flashing lights everywhere.
Niggas was saying shit about me and didn't even fucking know me. This is my story. This is what I was doing when wasn't nobody looking.
Y'all don't know what goes on in practice or the locker room.
Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa!
It was that kind of day yesterday.
You was killing dreams?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, this is that kind of day yesterday.
You made Gil tap out?
A lot of shit going on.
We did have a lot of stuff going on. This is Gil's Arena. We at Gil's crib.
I don't know, man. That man was crashing out, man.
Yeah, he might have tapped out. This is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. We got the legend Brandon Jennings here with us.
What up?
What's going on, BJ? First time this week. We missed you.
Yeah, I've been gone.
Welcome back.
But you back now.
Welcome back. With your vice, that Bosky?
Bosky.
Bosky. You gotta show him now. You gotta show him the Bosky, man.
You know,
that
Mr. B. A little Mr.
Mr. B back. We got Rashad McCants back here in the building. Okay, we got robes.
You don't know how we do.
That velvet? What is that?
I like to be comfortable.
What else we got? We got a calendar?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got the workshop calendars.
Oh, yeah.
Available now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, every month.
Oh, yeah.
To get you through 2024.
Yeah, whatever month you want, man.
Okay.
You got some work of the month.
And here's what's cracking in the arena today. AD has been available and balling lately, but is he having the best stretch in his Lakers career? The Heat gave Eric Spoelstra the most money ever committed in a coaching deal, but does Spo deserve all that dough? And Draymond says he can control the Antics, plus Steve Kerr says the burden Steph is carrying is unfair, but is that facts or cap? And you know we also got to talk about the Kawhi extension. Got that nice healthy bag from the Clippers to open up that Intuit Dome and help get all them bathrooms bathroomy. Man, okay. Where the hell's Gil at?
Where Gil at?
Anybody know?
Can you go get Gil?
Gilbert! Hippolito!
Here we go.
He said he gonna come down here. I've been shooting. I'm in the back practicing.
Wait, he outside?
Look, I forgot we supposed to be in here.
Where's Gil? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gil's Arena. We are waiting for Gilbert Arenas. What? Oh, getting right. Gil out there getting right. No days off. Gil out there getting right. Oh, brick. It is a glorious day in the San Fernando Valley, and this is Gil's Arena. Oh,
See
yeah.
what happened when the clocks and the cameras on.
Yeah, the cameras came on.
The
cameras came on.
Yeah.
See, my energy show up.
The cameras came on, and the jumper started swerving to right or left.
Get the brick in that. What happened to them 40 in a row?
Everybody listening on the audio version, Gil is outside on his court, shooting some warm-up shots, preparing for the first annual Gil's Arena Shootout presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa. It'll be January 20th at the District in Chatsworth, California, 1 p.m. Gil trying to get his mind right. Oh. 6 to 8 inches to the right or left when you're shooting outside, ladies and gentlemen, here in the West Coast.
I mean, all this for what?
All this for what?
He tired, boss. He tired.
That's all you got to do?
Yeah.
At the shootout?
I hope not.
Oh,
I mean, those are a lot of misses. Shit.
It is showtime, and this is a black show, so you know we are on black people time.
Don't come down here smelling like outside, man.
Smelling like stank. But this is Gil's Arena, and we've got none other than the namesake of our show. Breathing heavily. Give it up for the one, the only, Gilbert Arenas.
He ain't even here yet.
6 for 11 was the total.
Oh, he getting his inhaler right.
What up,
Tired from all that rebounding, huh? Yeah, man.
Damn, JC.
You should, hey.
You was running around a lot.
Hey, if you work for me, bro, you ain't gonna be tired. That motherfucker come right out the net. You ain't gotta do a lot.
We got the musty version of Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Wipe him down.
Relax. How much minutes we got?
Gil, we counted 6 for 11.
Huh?
They said you were 6 for 11 out there, Gil. Becoming of a Gil's Arena Shootout champion, presented by Underdog Fantasy. You sweating on me, dog. You sweating on me.
You ready for a 10-day. That man ready for the 10-day.
Hey, ready for the 10
He
days.
ready for
Got the big shit sweat back.
Can I have some water?
Let that man hydrate.
Say, I'm done.
Gil, we've been started. This,
Why y'all didn't talk?
what was you doing?
You wasn't with me shooting in the backyard.
You good? You need the inhaler? You good?
I thought I had more time. I had my timer on. Oh.
You got the work calendar to help rejuvenate you after trying to get some buckets.
I did that.
You familiar with these musts, Gil?
I put them together just for you.
The workshop calendar. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. We already told y'all what we're talking about today.
Like 2. Can I have a... Damn, we late?
Get them the industrial size Costco towel.
Y'all know y'all can start without me, right?
We definitely can, Gil.
Why my timer didn't go on? Thank you. All right.
Wipe him down.
Let's go.
All right, let's get it. So we already told y'all what we're talking about today, but before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. We got the pick'ems pick'em. We got the Gil's Arena Shooter right around the corner. You can do pick'ems on everybody on this couch, including all our contestants and our celebrity influencers. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. Drop a good question in the chat, and if you include your Underdog Fantasy username, we will give you a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. If you send us a video to mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, and we use that video on the show, we will give you a $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. The music gets me in the mood. And as I told you before, we got the live version on YouTube where you got to see Gil out there shooting, getting right for the first annual Gil's Arena Shootout presented by Underdog Fantasy. If you can't watch the live show with us, we got audio versions available on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your
I know y'all
podcast.
could have FaceTimed me, man. Y'all got me out there shooting, looking bad, right? I think I'm missing
You know they
shots.
playing with the Wi-Fi. You know they've been playing with Adam Silver, people lurking. I've seen all types of dudes in suits trying to cut the feed.
You ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? You good?
Yeah.
You need a moment?
What I'm doing out there, I ain't gonna be. It's just spot to spot, so I ain't gonna get tired. I might as well condition now. You know what I mean? You know, you got it right. It's spot shooting, so
Yeah.
so I get myself tired.
Dream Killer, how do you feel about that?
Today was my second workout. I worked out at 4, then did a live, and then got 300 more shots up.
That's cool.
Hey, you worked out today?
Yeah, I did. I worked out with the work. We had a good workout. We had a good workout session this morning.
Yeah, I like this. Though.
Yeah, good workout session.
This what you get in prison right here. This that prison shot right here.
Yeah.
This what you get stabbed over right here.
Got to put all your important days on here.
Where my workshop calendar?
Yeah. You know how we do.
Definitely got to go.
All right, well, now that we got all that out the way, let's get into the show. So only a Sith deals in absolutes, but hoop debates deal in
I don't
hypotheticals.
even get to take a shower.
No,
right,
I know,
go,
girl. I
So you
can
was
do
really
it.
late for real. You wasn't paying attention for real. You had them earphones in like you wasn't locked in.
We have to deal with it now. The rest of the crew, you breathe through your mouth. So like I said, hoop debates deal in hypotheticals. With that in mind, let's do a special NBA Jam style pick'em. So we got this great graphic that was put together by the Buckets crew. They got a current player on a franchise or with a former player. Pick a duo. You got KD and SGA, KG and Ant-Man, AI and Embiid, and CP3 and Zion represent the Pelicans. So I need you to start with you, Gil, if you're not too tired. Please rank these four duos from best to worst.
In like a 2-on, what are they doing?
2-on-2.
2-on-2?
Yep. That crew's going out there. Those are your choices.
I go with Garnett and Ant.
As number one?
Yeah, since they're Garnett and Ant.
Ooh.
Durant and Shea.
Okay.
AI and Embiid.
Ooh.
They both play the same position, mid-post. So if Embiid has the ball, AI don't get the ball. Same vice versa. Chris Paul and Zion last. Just too small.
Brent, are you rolling with that or
I got KD and Shaw.
at the top spot?
Yeah, first.
So you think they're giving KG and Ant-Man that work?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because, for one, Kevin Durant's the best pound-for-pound best player out of everybody on here, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just going with that, pound for pound. So, can't stop that. And he might not miss.
Okay. Shad, you rolling or do you have a different perspective?
Definitely different. I ain't never agreeing with these niggas.
So he gonna go CP Zion.
I'm going with AI and Embiid first. Ain't nobody fucking with Chuck. Pound for pound, the best player up there. Embiid can handle his own against KG. I'll go with KG and Ant-Man second, just because they both defensive minded and they both get buckets. They can do everything. Then I'll go with Durant, Shy, CP, and Zion last.
So if I'm noticing a theme here, y'all got CP3 and Zion in that last spot of this four?
Yeah, for sure.
Too small. Right? Ant-Man's gonna post up CP. He's gonna post up AI. He's gonna post up Shea. Shea can post up 2. Garnett can guard Durant, for a little bit, not really. Durant can't guard KG in the block. And then Embiid and AI, they both play at the mid-post. That reminds me of when AI played with Weber, right? And they was clashing because they both wanted that corner, like that free throw area. So that kind of messed that up. But Durant and Shy, K, man, I mean, yeah.
You all right, good? You tired? You fatigued? You getting it back?
KD and Shy.
In that 13th
KD and
win?
Shy for sure. Easy.
Move around. Move around. They ain't never seen nothing like AI. None of them, Ant-Man and Shy, ain't never seen nothing like AI. They gonna be surprised for sure. This nigga too fast.
AI can't guard Shy.
100%.
He can or can't?
Can.
Guard who?
Shy.
No, he cannot.
You know Shy 6'6"?
I
Right.
don't give a fuck
And-
how tall he is. You know who Allen Iverson is?
On defense?
Thank you.
You know he's shooting, but he has the highest percentage in the post?
Yeah.
Shea has the highest percentage in the post.
Good luck. Good luck.
He said move around.
It's a bucket.
Allen Iverson.
He's shooting 6.
No, I understand. So
You're not.
No, I don't.
You're not
No, I understand.
You're not. You're not. You glossing over it like y'all do. You glossing right
No,
over it.
we got the offensive part of it. We're just talking about him guarding the 6'6" dude in the post, because that's where Shea gonna put him.
So we see this four-piece up here, all right, but if you had to put your best duo together featuring a current and former player from the same franchise,
Current and formal.
or they just got to both have played for the same franchise, who you putting on?
Ooh.
To add to the third?
Huh?
What'd you say?
So if you had a current and former player, or as long as they just both play for the same franchise, best duo that could beat those four that we just showed you.
Damn, that's a good one.
He on the same team though, right?
They've had to play for the same franchise at some point.
Current. I mean, that's like LeBron and Shaq.
Wilt and Kobe.
Kobe ain't playing.
Wilton Kobe, though?
Current player.
Ooh.
Oh, you said just.
Just current
And an all-timer and a current player.
Luka and Dirt.
Ooh.
I like that one. I like that. I like that.
Gil, they said you don't
I
like,
like that.
you don't like white Europeans, though. That's
No, Draymond don't.
Huh?
Draymond don't. I just pointed it out.
So you were down with the lighter shade of brown from New York. Brandon, who you got?
You said current playing right now. And
Current, so I got to be a current guy and then a former guy, but they both had to play for the same franchise.
so LeBron and Wilt.
Now that's
Yeah.
a
Said
devastating
LeBron and
comp.
Shaq.
LeBron and Shaq.
Curry.
Yeah.
LeBron is.
Wilt and Curry.
Will Curry. Ooh. But after looking at that, after looking at that shit,
What?
nah, I'm not rolling with Will.
Did you see when they played against each other?
Who?
Will and Bill Russell.
You ain't see it, did you?
You haven't seen it?
Yeah, that shit nasty, boy.
What about?
It just looked like Bill Russell didn't know how to block black people.
They say he run like
That's what I said, Will
they say he run like a sixth grader.
Like he didn't. Like he hasn't been to post. He never challenged one shot.
He said he run like a sixth grader in recess.
He was posting up doing finger rolls.
And Bill wasn't trying to block that. Nail one of them shits. Bank shot, fadeaway bank shots, bro.
Rashad, you're our resident Celtics fan. Tatum and Bob Cousy.
Nah, I would go Tatum and Larry Bird.
Fair.
That's why I go Tatum and Bird.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm gonna go Kareem and Giannis.
Ooh.
Kareem.
Somebody in the chat said Wemby and Duncan.
Ooh. Now that's nice. I like that.
Too big.
I mean,
I like that. That's
though. Shit. Okay.
So let's keep this thing moving. Other news, Shaq found out recently that he will become the first player in Magic franchise history to have his jersey retired. That leaves the Clippers and Raptors as the only two franchises who have yet to retire a number. So who will be the first player to get their jersey number retired by the Clippers?
I mean, probably Kawhi.
He just got that big bag today, which we're going to talk about later in the show.
Why?
Elton?
Elton who? Rant?
For what he did to the Clippers, he was like the first like modern day Clipper to really put them.
I put
in
Blake
play.
Griffin over him.
Blake?
Blake
I like
Griffin.
Blake.
Griffin came in there with a lot of.
He did.
With a lot.
I mean, but if you say long tenure and resume, like Kawhi probably
yeah, but Kawhi's resume ain't there though. His resume is
somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
somewhere else. So it's like you can't.
But who's played there long enough to be able to be like, yo?
I'm saying Blake Griffin.
Now the problem is, those are Donald Sterling players, not Bombers players. So he ain't retiring somebody that's not. Those are not my guys. I'm just not gonna put them up there.
Yeah, but what about the history? Who cares if they not
But
your guys?
Kawhi in his career, 25-7.
What about history?
5 assists during his time with the Clippers.
But Clippers don't have no history.
They do got some history. Hey, Blake Griffin that's history.
But what's
for
the
them.
history? Ain't winning. The history ain't like this player helped us win a chip. Let's put him in the joint.
I mean, shit, you could put Chris Paul in there.
Chris Paul, but that's what I'm saying. But their history, but you know, their history was like up until what 2000. Like Blake Griffin was really their only player because before that they didn't pay anybody. They just 4 people. You know, our draft pick number 1, whatever, and then let them go. So no one really had a career.
Yeah, we can't say Sam. We can't.
What about
say,
CP3?
Like at this point, who holds the most points there?
Nobody knows.
No.
Damn, that's
crazy.
a good question. I don't even know.
Right,
nothing, I don't know nothing
like,
about.
Who averaged the most points?
It'd probably be Blake Griffin who has the most points, right?
I think Elton was 20. He was averaging like 22.
Blake is second, so Randy Smith in the entirety of the Clippers franchise history. This is with the San Diego Clippers, but 12,735 points.
So San Diego Clippers, okay.
Blake
So-
next, 10,863. Bob McAdoo third with 9,430.
So Blake, yeah,
I'm
Blake.
saying.
That's 10,000. That's
It gotta be Blake.
Got to be Blake.
It got to be Blake, and then if you want to go culture, I put Darius Miles and Quinn Richardson.
That is nasty. 10,000 points is your
for
LA
the culture.
Clipper?
Like, I mean,
Think about it.
I know.
10,000 points is your
'Cause
LA
nobody-
Clipper
I'm throwing LO in there
legacy.
before them.
Huh?
I'm throwing LO in there before them.
No, I'm all 3 of them. They was
See,
on
now
top.
y'all just putting y'all just.
No, we just putting the
No, I'm saying
in there.
no, but I'm saying you talk
But
about
no,
culture, but we saying
but that's
culture
what
for the
I'm saying. That was
Clippers.
their-
Like that was a big.
It was
thing.
them three, yeah.
That was their first. That was their first signees. I remember because I was
Corey too.
I was a free agent, and there was like 7 of them free.
Yeah.
And he was going to let them all go, and David Stern had to come in and said, "Nah, you can't do that. You have to pay somebody."
Damn.
And that's when Lamar Odom was going to Miami, and they offered me 55.
Wow.
Just retired a Clipper.
So they was like, "All right, we'll
Clipper
sign
deal
like
jacket.
2 of them. We're not signing all 7."
So they signed Maggette back.
I think they're going to sign McGetty back. Yeah.
Clipper Darrell in the mix at all?
Nah.
But I'd be curious to see, like, once the Clippers get their new arena, like, what their history gonna look like
Yeah.
in there. Like, you know what
With
I'm saying?
Ballmer,
the history
Ballmer
of it, like, I
See if
wanna
they can
see what-
erase the last 30-something, 40-something.
Nah, you got to go back to when they had the team up at with the OSC arena that they used to play at.
The Sports Center back
Sports
then?
Center. You got to go back then.
Not with us anymore. Great venue, a lot of history there.
A lot of history.
They used to have the troughs in the bathroom, y'all remember?
Michael Olawokande.
All right, well, let's switch this over.
Keith Clark.
Did you say Keith Clark, Gil?
Cloth. Is it cloth? Cloth.
It's cloth?
Yeah.
Claus.
Cloth.
Again, we're making a mashup of all your mispronunciations. We will run that.
I mean, I was in high school. He was the dude that come down to the Venice Beach.
Legend. Ooh,
Venice Beach dude.
Had some good times, had some not so good times, you know. But let's move it over to the Raptors. Who will be the first player to get their jersey retired by the Raptors?
Who should be the
Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
Kyle Lowry? Supposed to. He should be the
First. Yeah, Kyle, I mean.
He's the one that's done enough body of work in the franchise. So when they say I have a championship, he was a part of that. He was there. He's been there. He has the most All-Stars on that team. But the person who put him on a map and still had 4, 5 All-Stars there would be Vince Carter, right? I mean,
I'll say Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, Kawhi, first
Kawhi
championship
Leonard.
franchise history.
I'm
first finals
man,
P in
listen, that
franchise
was so
history.
gangster, bro. I got traded. Came
It was a short time, but it was a very powerful moment
Yeah, right.
in Raptors lore.
If the Rappers want to keep it real,
No.
they want to keep it real. They will retire Kawhi Leonard's jersey.
Brandon.
60 games?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Brandon.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna say 2 words.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2 words.
Yeah.
Air Canada. That's all I'm gonna say.
Under-
Air Canada. You might have been too young.
No, I know. I saw the.
Whose
dunk
name was that?
I saw the dunk
Whose
contest.
name was that?
I saw the dunk contest.
That was his name.
I saw the dunk contest, and I also saw a dude come from the Spurs off a 1-year deal and come do what none of y'all could do.
But when
But
this team
that's
came
not
in,
fair.
That is fair.
No,
That is
it ain't
fair.
fair. It ain't
That
fair.
is fair.
Because
that is fair.
What was Raptors ranked before he got there?
Don't matter.
Yeah,
it do matter.
It don't matter.
They were LeBronto before.
Don't matter.
But what were they ranked?
It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
2, 1.
It didn't matter.
The same band keep beating them.
What about
and then
Chris-
that man
So
left?
we all knew that.
Huh? Chris Bosh has 4 All-Stars.
but he was there at least 8 years.
Kawhi
He
Leonard.
has 4 All-Stars.
If it ain't
4-star,
Vince,
yes.
it should be Vince or CB, then Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry has the biggest resume as a Raptor.
No, for sure he does.
So he has
Only resume he has is the championship.
6 All-Stars, 2 All-NBA teams.
He was voted in as a
All-Star
starter
6
too. He
times?
was voted as a starter. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
6
was an
All-Stars.
All-Star 6 times.
And then the championship. So if
Yeah.
you're giving Kawhi, you have to give the guy who's been there the longest. Then from there, it's DeRozan, Bosh, and Vince. But Vince has the biggest impact. by far.
Might as well put Antonio Davis up there.
Nah. No, I'm just
And
saying.
Muggsy
Like,
Bogues.
but I'm saying when you say Kawhi has the championship, the dude who's been there the longest has that championship too. With the 6 All-Stars.
But how long has he been
So it
there?
should go-
How long was he
so it
there?
should go Kyle
How long was
Lowry.
Kyle Lowry there?
Yeah, let me.
So it should go Kyle Lowry.
The Wi-Fi is janky.
6 years?
More than 6 years. He has 6 All-Stars.
And his first All-Star was with the Raptors.
And he got voted in as a starter. Justin Bieber tweeted it. In there. Boy was in there. Justin Bieber tweet, the boy was in there.
As I said, but Vince is the biggest star. I mean, by this.
Eric Can, he put him on the map.
No, that's
We're
fine.
talking about expansion
That's
team.
fine.
They came in Vancouver, Toronto.
But that's fine.
Vince.
I hear all that. All
Vince
that
sanity.
I hear all that dunk contest.
No.
shit.
What's his
Listen,
nickname?
But if I'm Kyle
What's his
Lowry,
nickname?
No, if I'm
What's Kyle Lowry's
if I'm
nickname?
Kyle Lowry, my
What
shit
do we
need to go
call
first.
it? What we
if I'm
call it?
Kyle Lowry, my shit need to go first. I don't care about none of
What
that.
you call him?
I don't care about none of
What's his
that.
nickname?
I don't care about what that is.
Huh? You don't know?
Like to be
about
to
none
be
of that.
fair, if they're gonna do something, since Kyle Lowry's still playing, it's and DeRozan's still playing, to make it make sense, you need to be putting Vince in this year or next year. If you're gonna put a jersey in.
Well, you better do it now.
Right? I mean that's because those guys are still playing him, we can't retire your jersey while you're still playing. So if you're gonna put Vince, you gotta put him in.
You can't.
When you
retire
talk
somebody
about
who's
bringing
playing.
fans to the arena by looking up in the rafters, I'm going to put Vince Carter's jersey up there before I put Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry not bringing motherfuckers to the gym to be like, yo, Kyle Lowry up there. It's
Yeah, all right.
No, but-
Carter.
Yeah, all right.
I know, but I'm saying, but Kawhi,
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
What you all right for?
That run that they had,
I don't give a fuck about no. We're talking about Vince Carter.
a lot of that had to do with Kyle Lowry. He was getting voted in as a starter.
Vince Carter.
That's fine.
Who's voting?
The fans.
Okay, the fans don't know shit about basketball.
So the fans
Boy,
voted Kyle Lowry as a
motherfucker
starter.
don't know shit about basketball. They wanted Boban.
All right.
Boban was supposed to be in the fucking
Now,
All-Star
you can't
game.
do Kyle Lowry like that.
Come on, man.
Kyle Lowry was holding it down.
Absolutely.
This is a workshop.
That's
bro.
Comfortable. You know we comfortable. I got one for everybody, but you know, Joe got a different size. You got a small, kind of small.
I've been trimming down. Y'all see me on my neighborhood
just
shows.
looked.
That's our new Hugh Hef.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me the medium.
Okay, with the Shaq one, right?
In Miami?
No, they said Orlando
Orlando.
before Dwight.
Because he played before with Dwight.
I know. That's why I said it's like they're so. You're just, like Dwight's been retired, and it's like he has the biggest
He has a better resume than Shaq in Orlando.
in Orlando.
Yeah. But then again, you look at Shaq, it's like he brought them to.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, he was breaking rims and all.
He brought them to.
I'm just saying, like, it's like sometimes y'all are just so far out. That should have been. You should have had them in the Raptors
Absolutely.
a long time ago.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Absolutely. That's what I'm with
Okay.
that.
You know what I mean? And so now Dwight has to wait 4 or 5 years for a resume. 5-time, 3-time defensive player of the year, rebounding champ. You know what I mean? All first team. Like, it's so big.
Is it because he hasn't retired completely yet? You think if Dwight would have retired already, they would have considered it?
Yeah, I'm about to say, because he just retired.
He ain't even retired.
Oh.
He still want to come back.
I don't know. They probably just go in order. Right? They probably just go in
What
order.
took so long?
Yeah. For Shaq, at least.
I don't know. I don't know.
So does Penny get in there too?
I would say he should.
For me, I hope.
I would say he should.
For me, I hope so.
Because we talking culture, like that's
Yeah,
they
that's what I'm saying, culture.
changed the whole culture of Orlando.
So y'all talked about the Heat. Let's move on to some of the bigger news going on in the world of the Heat. So yesterday, it was announced that Eric Spoelstra and the Heat agreed to a record 8-year, $120 million deal that is the most committed money in coaching history, according to reports. Pop still makes more per year, but Spo is getting more total bread. Spo won 2 chips, made 6 finals appearances and 12 playoff appearances in his 14-plus seasons with the Heat. We've had this discussion before, but we got to bring it back to the table now. Is Spo the best coach in the league right now?
He does the most with the least amount of talent. So if we're gonna go off of coaching ability, then at this moment in time, he can say he is the best coach in the NBA.
Can you repeat that for me, Gilbert? Just in case people were not paying attention.
He can say he's the best coach in the NBA.
Eric Spoelstra.
Right now, yes.
Okay. Brandon, do you agree or disagree with that statement?
I agree. I mean, that Miami team was trash. They took to the finals, so to be able to do that, I gotta, salute to that. So, yeah. I mean, and he's been consistent.
He got
years,
3
so.
titles, right?
2.
So Pat got that first one in 06. Yeah. Okay, so Spo was still in the bench.
Spo's in the video room.
So, like you said, doing more with less, and then showing up and doing a lot with more when you got LeBron and them, was able to solidify that.
Young one too.
Then you look around the league right now, his competition is Steve, Pop, who else?
So Kerr, Pop.
Why would Pop be in there as of right now?
I'm just
Because he's
saying.
still coaching.
Just his legacy?
Just because he's still coaching. He's still there.
Yeah, but we got to do it just like if people don't want to put Bron in the top 5, you ain't got to say Pop is in like your best.
So right now,
Like, right
but-
now.
But who would you sub in?
'Cause he's
Pop? Who would you put?
I mean, but what I'm saying, it's like, are we continuing everyone's legacy of their championships that they did when they had great teams, or we're talking about as of today? Like,
Yeah.
the
What's
guys.
the last 5 to 10 years?
You got, Steve Kerr. He has 3 Hall of Famers on his team. They're not playing very well, right? That's
right.
So the only people that can compete with him is what? Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
You got Mike Brown over there.
Ty Lue?
You got four Hall of Famers, right? I'm talking about the resume.
Houston
Miami,
coach.
you got one star. That's it.
How you making it to the finals with
And you
one
make it to the
star?
finals with 1 star, and then you have a bunch of players who these guys wouldn't start on other teams either. Maybe the Lakers, the way we play. But for the most part, those guys wouldn't start on another team. So he's maximizing it. So I just look at what you have versus.
What about Mike Malone, Gil? Any love for the Nuggets?
I think I like Mike, and he's done it for a consecutive amount of years.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
I like
yeah. You
Mike.
got to. You got to. I can't help that. You know, what's his name is MVP.
Yeah.
Like,
I put him
Do
a
you
close
knock it
second.
off for having a generational talent in Joker?
Well,
But
he had
One
to.
All-Star.
He had to create that.
Build it.
You know what I mean?
Build
Because
it.
I don't like this part of when people talk about something like you can't put Joker as a franchise changer because that's not when he was drafted. He was drafted as a 2nd round pick, and they developed him into that. I remember if you watch back when he came in, they were laughing. There's announcers. Oh, they just put anybody in the game.
Right.
Right? What he is now is what he turned into. That's what made Steve Kerr good. Like you had, Steph Curry, showing glimpses, but the product that we see now is from the inside development. Same thing with Spo. What you have and how they have developed into who they are, that's coaching.
so what about somebody like Nick Nurse?
Not yet.
What is his resume?
Got a
NBA
cheat.
champion.
Oh, that NBA champion where they had the coach of the year before. He got the coach of the year, got fired. They were number 1.
Wayne Casey.
So Dwayne Casey was number 1. They were number 1. He gets fired, right? They put in the coach. As of the roster right then, you're number 1 in the Eastern Conference because LeBron left. Then you trade for Kawhi Leonard for DeRozan. You win and don't make you a great coach. Your team. Like I hate the fact that some of these coaches can get on these teams and they're like,
Take the credit.
you get to take credit for something that's not you. Like,
Okay, so the Warriors then.
no, the Warriors is not number 1 or 2 when Kerr got the job. They wasn't. I mean, we want to give Mark Jackson his credit. We give him the credit for giving Steph Curry that type of.
A format. He gave him a
He gave
format.
him like the do you, right?
Yeah.
And we built off of that. But for the most part, like we can say Luke Walton, right? They won a championship, Kerr's out, you start 24-0, right?
But with that squad, though, right?
Yeah, with that squad, then you
I'm just
get
saying, though, Luke taking that was a well-oiled machine by
That's
that
what I'm saying.
So we can't consider Luka
But that's
a
what I'm
great
saying.
coach.
But he gets a job from there. We seen what happened there. Then he got a job,
Fair.
and we seen what happened there. So you can't value these coaches on their championship run as great coaches because they're on a team that's already oiled. Like Griffin right now. If you win the championship, we can't give you that this is your resume. Right? It's
No.
Yo, how long would you say Spokes has been the best coach in the NBA?
to be honest, we never really noticed, right?
Haven't.
He's been so consistent that we haven't even been paying attention to him.
Because he don't have good players.
Because even when
it's like-
Warriors and them were winning championships, still, like, was he still the best coach in the game then?
I mean, I guess I would look at it like this, and I know people get mad when you make these arguments, but if you take Spo, have him coaching that Warrior squad, would they have been just as good?
Well, let me fix my statement. They did have good players. I don't want to say they didn't have good players.
I mean,
No, you said it right the first time.
Jimmy's good. Jimmy's
yeah.
Jimmy's is solid. Kyle's, they all solid. Bam is solid. But as far as star players, like they didn't have the star players to be able to say, Spo, we should be paying attention to Miami every year. We're going to pick them second, third out of the East. They just kind of creep in every year. And we like,
Yeah.
damn, where they come from? It's like, it's Spo. That's Heat culture. I mean, I think that's the thing we look at is the Heat culture.
after
more than
LeBron
anything.
left, I feel like a lot of people stopped
Wrote him
worrying
off.
about-
Yeah, they
stopped worrying
won
about-
13 games, and then from there he got them back. So I mean, like that's what I'm saying. He didn't have these 6, 8, 9 years of horrible teams, right? He had a bad year. Everyone, boom, boom, boom. Bosh, Dwayne gets hurt, and then 2 years later he's back in the running. So even the coach in Boston, I can't give you a ranking.
Missoula.
Yeah, that team's been so hot for the last 6 years, right? And
Can't take
you
credit for
just
it.
come in and get that. I can't
Just one or
give
two
you
moves.
that.
Yeah,
Right?
just one or two. Yeah,
One or
that's
two
it.
moves.
Right, you can see how we have Detroit coach, right, Monty.
Yep.
We see who you are when you have superstars. Now you don't, right? This is what now we're going to see how you get this team to the next level.
Yep.
Right now, this year, okay, it's a why. This is your first year here. You're trying to figure out, trying to put a culture in.
Yep.
Next year and the year after that, that's when you're going to be on the clock. This year's a wash for you.
Right.
Because you're coming from, KD and Booker and CP3, you coached a little different then, right? You coach your practicing schedule was around that. You have to figure out how to get these guys going. So this is not your year, right? This is just a process. Next year, right? You tweaking to make the playoffs the following year. That tells you if you're a good coach or not.
So what about Udoka? If Houston can turn the corner next year, because this is, I think, you look at Monty and you look at Ime, they both in similar situations. New coaches brought in to try to turn the tide. And if we can give Ime some credit in Boston for what was happening, if we're gonna give it to Brad or we're gonna give it to Ime, I'm gonna give it to Udoka just because he's a player and he kind of connected with the players a little bit differently. And I think now in Houston, they have so much talent, he don't really know the direction of the organization. So give him a couple years, like you said, with Monty. Then we get to judge him. But I think those are two coaches that are on the clock for sure. They got potential to really kind of coach.
Yeah, I like that's what I said. As a coach, you have so many different coaches. You have, like coaches who develop the players, who manage the players, right? You got coaches that can only coach championship teams, meaning he can only coach egos.
Yep.
Right? There's guys who are great coaches for young talent. Give them that structure, right? Give them the structure for success, right? Then you have the middle of the road coaches, who just knows how to manage, great teams. So when you're hiring a coach, know what you're fucking hiring them for. Don't hire a Phil Jackson to coach Detroit Pistons. He'll lose his fucking mind.
Absolutely.
He'll lose his fucking mind.
That's a great point.
Do not hire a Stan Van Gundy to coach a Denver Nuggets or, one of those teams. He gonna run those guys like, oh, no.
Doing too much.
You're doing too much.
We already
You're
winning.
doing too much.
We already winning.
So when we had Norris Cole on the show, he broke down what makes Spo so special.
One thing that makes Spo good, Spo is not one of those coaches that's stuck in his ways. He adjusts with the time, and he holds himself accountable. Like, he'll say, like, man, I shouldn't have did it. You know how some coaches would be like, I ain't wrong, it's your fault, do it harder, do it smart. Like, Spo will look at himself and be like, I messed that up, we're gonna do it, I'm gonna adjust. And as the years went by, he learned how to coach with talent, which is not easy. Most people think having a bunch of talented dudes is easy. It ain't, because those egos is crazy. It's hard to tell a dude that got more money than you, we ain't doing that. When Spo had 3 or 4 dudes that was, Ray Allen was 100 million, Rashard 100 million, LeBron gazillionaire, D Wade gazillionaire, Chris Bosh 200 million, Juwan Howard 100 million, and Spo had to keep all that in one bag. So he learned that, and then when they all left, he learned how to coach with less talent. So he knows all the teams. So if I got a supremely talented team, I know how to balance the egos. A team that's not that talented, I know what I got to do.
Yeah.
The teams that ain't that talented, they in there working like slaves. I mean, we all working, but they working like slaves so that they can compete at the highest level against more talented teams. That's how the Heat be winning.
But that's what I said. That is
They
that's
play.
the Heat culture,
That's the
right?
culture for real.
I don't have.
So, Gil, we know you're not the biggest fan of Heat culture, but how much credit does Spo deserve for maintaining and elevating what people call Heat culture?
Must be talking to him.
This is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. You are Gilbert Arenas.
What was the question?
How much credit does Spo deserve for maintaining and elevating Heat culture?
Maintaining.
What is Heat culture?
A motherfucker scared to go down there and and play for the team because you got to run, and the trash cans on each joint, you're going to throw up and, doing, 4 10s? You got to do the 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 of them. That's your
You mean
whole training
conditioning?
shit. Yeah, conditioning shit.
Okay, just regular conditioning.
That's
okay.
it.
Is it just regular conditioning though? We just heard Norris Cole say that with a good team or a bad team, Spo's gonna get them right. And those bad teams, they're gonna work like Kunta Kinte.
Yeah. Okay. So
be able to
basically, heat culture is you let your stars do whatever you want because you got stars.
Right.
And then when we don't have stars, we use the stars. Hey, we want some rings over here. Slave. Right?
But he didn't say let stars do whatever they want. He said,
Yeah.
I got to take those egos now and coach them. So now when stars want to do whatever they want, I got to tell them, no, we're doing this.
And
get them to listen.
Slaves.
Slaves.
Right, we're gonna run all of this because LeBron then wasn't doing all of that.
Your name is Toby.
Right? But is it heat culture or is it SPO culture?
Ooh.
Is it SPO culture right now? What is, that's what I'm saying. Take SPO out. Or let's take SPO out of it. Heat culture started with Pat Riley, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is his resume as a Heat guy?
Pat?
Yeah, lost every first round, didn't make the playoffs, went upstairs, right? Went upstairs, ran upstairs because they were sorry as fuck. Right? And then, no.
Then he came back
if we
down
gonna
when he
call
got-
it,
when he got sacked.
let's
Came back down when he got
and then Shaq comes, they didn't play well, then he sees Shaq and D Wade, okay, this is it. Then he comes down to coach the team to win a championship. They get smacked the next year, he runs upstairs, and then says, hey, Spo, that's you.
Take the credit for this bullshit.
So, Spo has put his own sauce and his own thing on what the culture is. So it's Spo's culture. Just like the Heat culture was Riley when he got there. I don't know what happened to the Knick culture. Should have been Knick or Laker culture. I don't know. What fucking style do you have? Because every single style is different, sir.
Right.
Right? That's what I look at. Okay, you had Magic Johnson. Obviously, you wasn't coaching them. They was coaching themselves already, right? It was already showtime. Because if you spent 8-9 years with that, and then you go to New York and that's not your offense, what you was in, that means you was sitting there waiting to get a team that you can coach.
Wow.
You can really put your spew on. So Knicks and Heat look more alike than the Lakers in those two teams. So that means the Laker team wasn't his identity.
The Knicks team was?
The Knicks was, right? So when you look at all those draft picks and you look at all them guard after guard after guard who can't shit, all these undersized 4 men, right? That looks exactly how you've been looking in Miami. So that's Pat Riley's culture.
Wow.
Spo's culture is different. Tweak 2.0. It's a different culture. It might have some of the same elements, but he's a different dude. He's a different coach.
So let me just read off Pat Riley in his first stint as Heat coach from 96 to 03. Swept in the first round. Lost Eastern Conference Finals. Lost first round. Lost first round. Lost second round. Lost first round. Missed playoffs. Missed playoffs.
Wow.
Went upstairs.
Damn.
Wowzers.
Someone said a slick back.
Slick back. Pimp name?
A pimp name?
He a pimp New York like a motherfucker, didn't he? And got up out of there and said, I'm
Then
going to Miami.
came back, won that chip. They went to the playoffs. The next year, I believe, lost the first round. Then they missed the playoffs, and then Spo took over.
Yeah, and trust me, I've checked.
That's interesting.
So it's Spo's culture right now. This is Spo's hand.
Okay, but how much credit does Riley deserve? Like Norris Cole also told us when he was on his couch. And all those guys was like, get Spo up out the paint, saying, blowing the big whistle and saying, no, Spo's my
what
guy.
I'm saying, he's learned under Pat Riley, right? You learned under a coach, but all coaches have their own identity, and sometimes it might take them a while to put their thing on it, right? And that I don't think people understand that. Do you like Pop coaches, right? The people under Pop, right? Those assistant coaches, they have their
ways.
They have their ways, and then when they get their own team, right? When they're new, they're going to use what Pop has, and then they're gonna add on their own sauce. So it might take you 2-3 years before you see that coach's culture onto the game.
Bud with Milwaukee.
Bud with Milwaukee, yeah. You gotta give the
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Okay.
like you see, you know, was it Philly coach? Nurse, right? You can see his offense from Toronto was coming over here, right? He don't care about the players that he has over here. He didn't have Embiid over there, but he's making the same offense works over here, right? I know you work with what you got, right? And I'm pretty sure if you got if you have three 6'4", your point guard is 6'4", your shooting guard is 6'4", your 3-man is 6'4", your 4-man is 6'8". I'm pretty sure you should be a fast-ass team, huh? You shouldn't be pounding the ball down low playing slow man basketball. But what do I know? What do I know? I just... What you know, like so...
He said, hey, GT.
I mean, the real take is, it'd be a hard argument, but I could probably argue it. Who's the better coach, him or Pat?
Because you just what
Yeah,
you
you
broke
about to
down.
start, you about to start some situations.
I'm just saying that is the better argument because
But who takes the credit because he's making the decisions up top to give you what you got to work with.
True, but
And he's coming down every now and again to correct you. Because what the bird that I talk to down there is, hey man, Spo is not in control at all. He has his little notepad. It ain't the workbook, but goddamn it, it's similar, right?
Different working.
You know, he's. I got it. You know what I'm saying? So. Do we like what do we do with the credit?
But that makes him a better general manager.
That's what I'm saying. So where do we get the credit? Because he's giving him what he needs to do the things he's doing.
What is he giving him? Because he couldn't do it.
The type of players.
And what I'm saying is maybe he's a better general manager than he was a coach.
I believe that too.
Yeah,
but see, because what we're judging, where he built his legacy on was the Lakers, that he inherited the championship team, right? You inherited the championship team with Magic Johnson. You win the championship. You get James Worthy as the #1 pick, right? That's the team you get to coach. I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's like we getting fired. That's like what's the name getting fired right now, and I get the Denver job, and then I get the #1 pick next year. Or they got I get Wemby over there. What the fuck do I really, my chances of the next 10 years with that lineup, it heightens.
You know what a ventriloquist is?
Yeah.
Right. I think that Pat's arrogant enough to be like, I'm gonna take this motherfucking camera guy, video guy, stick my hand up in motherfucking ass. Start doing what I do through him. He'll get the credit, but we all gonna know this is my doing. This is my voice. Yeah, he's just moving his mouth.
That's like a writer, right? That's like a writer. You can write this song, but you can't perform it.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's why I said we can give him credit for the general manager stuff and putting the right pieces in the scout team. But coaching the player is really understanding these players and really making them move and really making them believe.
But that point you just made, you could write the song, but you can't perform it. But we getting the same credit.
So whose song is it though?
I get the credit though. I still get my point. And I don't need the credit because I'm the one that created the song.
I know, but you can't perform it.
I ain't never got it. But you know you ain't got
to give it to me.
But you like, I can't dance the way you dance, boy. Come on, I dance that motherfucker. But look, when it's time to go to the party, it's my invites.
Sing the songs like I tell you to.
No, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of lawsuits. I didn't get paid my residuals. Everybody gonna be like, who the fuck is that?
What did you say?
What's your name again? It happens, but
for sure.
So another side of this situation that Heat fans pointed out, Spo and the Heat waited for his divorce to be finalized before agreeing to this deal.
Who? Spo?
Do you respect the vision?
He got divorced?
He got divorce.
They messy for that one.
End of November.
They messy for that
Oh,
one.
they stick together.
No. What I'm saying is the Heat fans, y'all are messy for that one because I don't know if y'all know law, right? If she can prove that they was in negotiation
Right.
during that divorce,
Yeah.
she's entitled to that money. So they need to shut the fuck up over there.
Just tell you.
Y'all might fuck up your legacy because he might be in that mother like, oh. But yeah, you can't I think you can't be negotiating deals within like a 6-month period.
Ooh.
Right, so you get the you
What
can't
if they
get
started? What if they started negotiations last year?
We started.
That's what I'm saying. It has
December
to-
Oh,
2nd.
yeah, it don't-
December 2nd. So
When
we
did
had
they get divorced?
what? End of November. It got finalized. December 2nd negotiations started.
So-
I'm just,
November 2nd?
no,
You don't know.
December 2nd negotiations.
But that's what I'm saying. It has to be time between that divorce because that's what I said. All they have to do is prove an email here and there. I'm pretty sure when she's seen that money, they gon' invest
sure.
private investigator.
For sure.
I've never seen it coming.
So,
Yeah.
I never seen it.
so we asked the chat, is Spo the best coach in the league? 62% said yes, 38 said no. We asked the chat a follow-up question. Spo or Riley? After 1,200 votes, 73% said Spo was a better coach than Riley. 27%. So now we're listening to the chat. I'm just making sure.
No, I'm
Okay.
Nah, not all the time.
Okay. But when they say what we like.
We love our chat. What the hell
I've
we talking about? We love our
I've
chat.
swayed to the chat. I've
Okay,
swayed.
we are
I
fans
fuck
of the
with
chat now.
I
Chat, we
do
fuck
fuck
with
with
you.
the chat. I do. They funny as hell.
The chat is great. They're getting their stuff together. But let's talk about the breaking news today. Clippers were set to move to their new arena next season. There were concerns if one or both of their 2 stars would be there to join them. Well, some of that concern has been alleviated with the announcement that Kawhi Leonard has signed an extension with the team. They dropped this today. Good morning, Clipper Nation. We signed Kawhi Leonard to a contract extension. Then Brady's going to be braiding for at least 3 more years. According to Shams, Kawhi's extension is 3 years, $152.4 million, which is about $8.5 million under the maximum salary amount for his 3 years. There is no player option for the deal. So what does the Kawhi extension tell you about the Clippers' future?
That they still gonna keep trying to go for that invisible championship that they want. I'm just saying, it's showing that they actually are serious about winning. So
You don't think they got a chance this year?
they do. If they
playing well.
play. Yeah, that's what I said. It's
Playing well right now.
It's playoffs.
I like this move. You know why? Because it's submitting everybody on the West to actually make decisions with their star players. Because the Lakers gonna have to make a decision with AD, and I think Denver, they locked in Joker, right? Murray, when is Murray up? Then
Murray
you got-
just signed an extension.
Then you got Clay, you got the Golden State. You got to figure out what you're gonna do with OKC. You got to figure out what you're gonna do.
So Murray,
Sack.
Okay, so still young.
Murray's through next
You
season.
got to make decisions. What I'm saying is, when you can submit, cement, like a guy like Kawhi, and then you can pick up PG and to see what James is gonna do. You got Russ on the 1 year. You bring that team back again, and happen to add some more pieces. It's like, well, the Clippers will be the.
The Russ has a player option after this season.
They got a good chance to be the team to beat next year.
Right.
Let's just say this year don't pan out. Their momentum now going into next year and everyone having to make moves, it's like, well, y'all got to make some big moves because Kawhi said he ain't going nowhere.
And he's taking less, which I think signals to me his commitment to the squad. I feel like him and other players on the team are talking. Like, look, I'll take a little bit less, you take a little bit less.
I don't think people really understand what contracts are, right? So when a guy signs an extension, it's actually cheaper for the team versus him opting out, right? When he signs an extension, is what 12.5 onto his last number, right? So if he's not a max player, if he is, it's only a 12.5 increase, right? Versus getting rid of the whole deal and just signing a whole new deal. So how much he loses by
So
signing an extension?
$8.5 million under the
year.
maximum salary amount.
Each year?
I think for his 3 years, that's how Sean put out.
Total of the 3 years,
Yeah.
about $3 million per.
So three. Okay, so like if he opted out, he has $8 more million to gain. So that's why most players opt out of their deals and go as a free agent so they can sign the max. It's not necessarily trying to leave.
Gotcha.
I'm with it.
So when you look at that crew, would Kawhi been the first player you locked down? Would that be the first domino that you wanted to fall? If you're the Clippers.
A healthy Kawhi? Yeah.
Yeah, because he's the best player to ever put a Clipper uniform on.
Okay.
So, and then go get Paul George.
Paul George be the next domino. So PG, his extension talks are still ongoing. He has a player option at the end of the season. Harden cannot, I think, negotiate his new deal or get a new deal till the offseason. Yeah, because of the trade. And Westbrook has a player option for next.
Why you like Kawhi so much, man?
Say what?
Why you like Kawhi so much? Let's explain.
He's a dog.
Let's explain this.
Nah, he's a dog, bro.
Huh?
He's a dog. I just know dogs. Like when I'm watching the game, I can see like who's a dog, and he has that dog in him.
Like which dog? The dog that's coming back from.
Like the beware of dog.
The dog that's coming. The dog.
Like the beware of dog.
The dog that's coming back from the.
No,
the
like
dog hospital.
No, like
that's
the
always
like
hurt.
the dog.
He's always hurt. He ain't really been a dog.
He hasn't been a dog.
He's been hurt. He's been in the kennel.
He's been hurt, but that doesn't mean he's not a dog. He's like pound for pound. Like, you know, like my.
What's the point? What's the point of having a dog in your backyard and he can't fuck with nobody? He can't bite nobody. I've jumped through that motherfucker.
Eat a dog with the cone on it?
Yeah, he got the cone. Like
He got his Rottweiler, he got his little pit bull ears, but he can't.
Listen,
He
the
biting
Kawhi,
right now.
Yo, listen, I'm not gonna front the Kawhi Leonard's like.
I'm asking you, what's the whole
I mean, the resume speak for itself, though. The resume speak for itself.
best Clipper ever?
To put a Clipper, yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah, overall, we're just like, yeah, he's the best Clipper ever.
He's better than Paul George?
Is he better than Paul George? Yeah. He's better.
So Kawhi in 193 games as the Clippers, averaging 25 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists.
You taking him over.
like, I can't, like, with Kawhi, I don't have, like.
Because if we just rolling out the ball,
Taking him over PG.
if we just rolling out the ball and we at UCLA, come on, man.
PG one of the most skilled niggas.
We got a surprise for
Scared
you.
the dog shit out of me.
See?
Dog scared the dog shit out of me.
See?
I ain't seen this nigga in a minute.
The dog scared the dog shit out of me.
Freedom is back.
Like,
Manicured.
like with Kawhi, it's like, it just seems like you might not like how it looks, but he just gets it done.
Yeah.
Right? He just gets it done, right? It looks robotic, it looks ugly, it ain't sexy, right? It's like going to a black barbecue. It's a hole in the wall. You look at it, like, oh man, got the bum on the side.
Food good.
Right, but the food bacon. Food bacon flies in that muck, but the food bacon, they rude. They rude. What you want?
What you want?
What you got? Menu up there.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Everybody got cornrows and shit.
Yeah, you get the food back. Damn.
But y'all don't enjoy watching Kawhi's game?
I just feel like with Kawhi, it's like him, like coming out of LA, him and Westbrook are like the two most feared, I think, out of LA players ever. It's just fear. Like, I don't think niggas want to go one-on-one or be in that dogfight with them type of players.
With who and who?
With Westbrook and Kawhi Leonard. Like, when it comes to like that just mentality and just like, Kawhi don't say nothing, but you just know what it is. Like Westbrook, it's like you don't want to be in a dogfight with them for 48 minutes.
So in practice, when PG
Like-
going up against Kawhi getting the best of him?
I don't know. I'm not
I'm
there.
asking you.
I doubt it. I mean, and I don't even know if they're playing one-on-one.
It ain't about one-on-one. I'm just saying
Oh,
if they both
sure,
wanna-
they playing one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm saying
I will be mad if Paul George, if Kawhi is supposed to be the best defender, he can sharpen my tools. So I'm gonna challenge him every day.
Well, maybe.
They're playing on the same
I'm just
team?
saying.
You saying they're playing on the
I just want proof. I just want proof behind the pudding. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey man, Paul George is arguably one of the nicest, smoothest motherfuckers we've seen.
No, for
in
sure.
a while.
He's
But
the.
PG
that size.
PG also
And I'm-
said that he was comfortable being the number 2 and he had to come to that realization.
So you can't be better. You already giving me the number one spot.
Nah,
does
that's
that mean
because
that he's
I'm
acknowledging
catering
Kawhi?
to the owner.
No, you're not.
And the owner
No, you're
making
not.
this guy our guy.
No, you're not.
I don't want to conflict with our team. I'm just going to take the back seat.
Nah, I'm cool.
And we talked about this where it was like, Kawhi, P, if you really going to do that, you're taking yourself out of a situation where you're the guy. You're saying, I want to be Robin. But you don't have to do that. You're doing it because you kind of like Westbrook. You know the game enough to say, I'm going to stand down so our guy who they brought here to be this guy can be that guy.
I bet you practice don't start unless Kawhi Leonard say so. That's when you know you're the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, whenever Kawhi say we starting practice, that's when we starting.
But he don't talk, so we ain't never starting.
I know. So when
The
he
nigga
walk
don't
out,
even say what he's supposed to do. Nod his head.
no, yeah,
no,
that's right,
just
exactly.
That's the media, man. We don't
Exactly.
know. He just don't talk.
No, he do talk. Yeah.
But KJ Martin was on this squad before the Harden trade. Kenny said he spent a lot of time at their training camp. I think the previous year it was kind of a bunch of bullshit. This year, guys said they wanted to work. So that was coming from their two leaders. One of them you say is a dog. You saying PG, not dog tendencies?
No, I'm saying PG is the nicest. Like,
Okay.
he's the nicest, smoothest. He like
He's the ideal player that you want to draft in the draft.
So Kawhi locked up now, but do you see the Clippers running it back with the rest of the big four? Obviously, PG seems like the next domino. They get PG straight. Harden already took less bread with the Sixers. Do you think he stays in LA? Sees the other guys taking less, said, I'm going to take a little less too. And then Westbrook has that player option, but do you see Westbrook saying, fuck the bread, I'm just going to stay here even though my minutes are diminished? I'm going to stay here and keep rolling and not try to go chase one more bag.
I mean,
If I'm James,
got to get rid of Zubac, man. I mean, he's doing what we could presume to be doing what all you can do, but I just never liked that piece after a DeAndre Jordan and a Blake Griffin, seeing what they do at that position. You need a big that can be athletic and do certain shit.
That motherfucker might be the best Clipper ever. He been there the longest. Shit, the motherfucker feel like he been there through everybody. God damn.
It's like, what do y'all like about Zubac, man?
He probably, he just probably might be a worker and he's cheap. You know, probably just does what he needs to do. I mean, they got 2 out of the 4 locked down so far. Right? I don't see Russ opting out if everyone's taking less money. His $4 million is less money.
No, they got the one right. They just got Kawhi right now.
They have Russ if he opts in.
But I'm saying
He has 4. What I'm saying is if they're already taking pay cuts, then he's not going to try to ask for more money when they have 2 people that they have to sign. So right now you have 2 out of the 4, right? Because Russ will opt into his next deal, right? And then now you got, because what are you going to go to the market and get?
Yeah.
$4 million a year?
It's going to be about how much James asks.
So it's James and, James and...
But what I'm saying with Russ is, you see the diminished role you sacrifice for this team. If Russ still wants to play, right? I still want to not be relegated to playing 15, 16 minutes a game.
So I'm going to opt out of my $4 million and then have somebody, give me 2?
Nah, not to a worse team.
No.
Nah, this is the best situation for Russ.
He likes it. He's having fun. He's at home. So
and they got a chance.
And then
he can be a wild card at any moment.
This is his best situation. I'm saying. Okay.
Hell yeah.
For him mentally, yes.
Okay. No pressure.
Yeah, I think he'll opt in, and then so you just got dealing with Paul George and James.
So right now Kawhi's 32, PG's 33, Harden 34, Westbrook 35. How long do we feel like this window?
Very short.
About
3 years?
2 more years.
226. Well,
Yeah, 2 more years.
26.
2000.
They'll get that Intuit Dome opened up.
You said it. Everybody got 2 years.
Everybody got 2 more years.
Around.
2 more years, then it's up from there for the youngins.
And Zubac under contract
old
next
asses
season
up
for
outta
close
here.
to $12 million.
Yeah, cheap.
So
Does he have enough value to make a move where you can get some pieces for him? You got to add another piece with him, like Norman?
He's so cheap compared to everyone else.
And then Norm Powell got 2 more years. He's making $19 million next year, $20.4 million.
You see?
He's a good pickup.
And I love Norm.
I know, he's a good pickup, yeah.
He be shooting at like.
Norm is making $20 million.
Why can't we have him over in the Lakers, man? God damn. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't we get him? Come here, yo, bro, come here. Oh, I should talk to him. Hey, you, Bones, you too. Well, look, we got all the shots you need over here. Trust me.
Oh, him and Bones will be good.
That's who
Yeah.
That's who we need. We need that offense. Y'all got too much offense over here. Let's swap it out.
Because they mentality is kill mode.
Yeah.
That's what Bron needs.
That's what, swap it out. Give me a Cam Thomas. I need a dude out there who just has no thought process of passing,
get it.
which makes the defense like,
That's what Norm is. I'm coming in to
That's
get
what I'm saying.
a bucket.
That's why I say $20 million a year. I should have just shut the fuck up and just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up, leave y'all niggas alone. I'm Norman Powell. I'm
My
getting my
shit
20.
good. Yeah, I'm
Get
good.
my 20, nigga. I ain't got nothing to say to y'all.
Get my 20. Get my 20.
Shit.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We'll see. You guys say the Clippers window got a couple more seasons. We'll see how it pans out this year. But shout out to Kawhi for getting that deal done and being healthy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can stay healthy. Clippers 15-3 since December 1st, best record in the league, trending in the right direction.
This goes to a testament is you're worth what you get, right? So all the people that say, "Oh, he's been hurt," then they're gonna throw in how many games he's only played and this and try to say he's not worth it. But the problem is, y'all don't know what he's doing at practice and every single day. The owner does. So the owner paid him this because he sees the work ethic itself. Right? Yeah, it might not have panned out on the court yet, but the work ethic, the foundation is here, right? And that's sometimes what media and fans don't understand, right? He might not be playing, but he's here every day, 6 a.m., working on his body. It just ain't translated yet. So when I'm looking at, he's a free agent, all I see is, if I pay him, will there be a waste of money? I'm gonna always pay a dude who's putting that work in, right? Eventually it's gonna flip over and I'm gonna make my profit.
And
Versus a lazy dude who ain't gonna give me nothing that's coming in late, you know what I mean? So,
And obviously, opening that new arena, you want to make a big splash. So what better way than to have this crew come through, be the inaugural team, regardless however this season pans out, but to sell tickets, obviously, get some motion as they go back to Inglewood, City of Champions.
Inglewood?
Shout out Inglewood, great.
It's gonna be crazy over there.
Yeah.
They got like what? They got the football, the
So
form is
far-
still over there. It's gonna be cracking.
They booting us out of there, though.
The airport over there.
They booting us out, trying to raise that property value.
Yeah.
Shout out Furious Styles. All right. Now it's time for a new segment we're calling Facts or Cap. I'll give you guys a topic, then ask you some questions. You tell me if it's facts or cap.
Stop the cap.
Let's talk RJ Barrett. Knicks won 17 games prior to drafting RJ Barrett third overall in 2019. Last year, the Knicks won 47 games, won their first playoff series in a decade. After being traded to the Raptors, here's what Barrett told Mark Spears. He said, and I quote, "I helped build something in New York. When I came there, we weren't good. I left it a lot better than when it started." Definitely bittersweet, but I'm happy for those guys over there. Leaving the Knicks, he said he was shocked by that. He found out late in the game, but was at least happy to go back home to Toronto. So question, RJ Barrett saying, "I helped build something in New York, left it a lot better than when I started." Facts or cap?
Facts.
Cap.
Facts.
Cap.
Mr. B. Let's start with Mr. B.
It was terrible when he got there, like he said.
17 wins?
How long did that last? 1 year? Because when Melo left, what? They were still good when Melo was there, right? Like how good? Like how good?
Like make it to the playoffs. Good.
So how long was their drought?
10 years without winning a playoff series.
Oh, before he got there.
Yeah.
Before last year when they
Oh, no, that's facts then. That's a 10-year drought. No, that's facts.
Facts.
So I'll tell you the records up to 2013 to 2019. Or starting in 2014-15 season, they were 17-65, 32-50, 31-51, 29-53, 17-65 the year before RJ got there. His time with the Knicks, they were 21-45, 41-31, 37-45, and then last season 47-35. Beat the Cavs in the first round. Lost to the Heat 4-2.
Oh wait, so it was 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh wait, nah, cap. Cap. My bad. Cap. Nah, cap. Nah, fuck that.
Rashad, you said cap.
I said facts.
Okay.
I'm with it. I'm with him.
Did you see? He said 20. What you say? 20-something, 40-something, and 36.
Yeah,
It's just the way it looked
they
when he
increased
got
every year.
there, and then where it is now. Like they look good compared to when he first got there. It was just him almost.
See, that's the problem. He was never the best player on the team yet.
Wasn't.
So,
But it's like he's saying he contributed to the
Yeah.
fact that they're where they are now. He ain't saying he was the guy when he got there. He's saying it was trash when I got here.
when did the Julius get there?
Right. No, I'm about to say when he got there, that's
The year
when,
after, I think Barrett did.
when he got there, that's when it went to another level for them.
Because, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is
They looked at him as the guy
we-
when he
I
got
mean-
there because he was coming from Duke, and he played good that the last year. They drafted him to be the guy.
2019, he got it.
He-
Same year RJ got it.
so they both came in the same year.
Yep.
Right, so it's hard to take the credit. Yeah, I mean, but you can say he helped. I mean,
was the guard
he can
version.
help. He
Yeah.
can help. I mean, he helped. Right. You know.
But Julius Randle coming off with All NBA selection last year. I'm just saying, like,
He was an all-star.
Jalen Brunson emerging now as.
I mean, that's what I said. He got some help, but I mean, obviously, unfortunately, they feel you probably is the weakest link out of them, and they will make a trade, and that trade has them 5-0.
Yep.
Right. So whatever they seen, that even though you're the youngest one out of them, they don't think you was panning out to be where they. We needed this guy to take our franchise to the next level, so they got somebody better that was fitting the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, they had three lefties on the court at the same time.
So, Brandon,
No.
you said Cap. Rashad, you said facts.
Yeah.
Gil, you're the tiebreaker.
I'm in the middle because you got two people coming in at the same time. What I'm saying, you got two people coming in at the same time.
Yeah, we spent 18 hours putting that audio cue together. No, I'm just kidding.
Except you got two people coming in at the same time, right? So they both have an equal hand, but he's not the number one option in this one.
Okay.
He's the first one gone.
He's a contributor.
That's what I'm saying. You know.
Cap.
For sure.
But I bet we can't say what his role was on helping the team and the environment itself. But you know, that's something for the players to say that
Okay.
he's part of it.
So we got a hung jury on this first topic.
Hung jury.
Let's move on to our next topic. Draymond Green spoke with the media recently and discussed his mindset as he gets set to make his return to the court.
When I look back on these situations, it's like, can you remove the antics? I'm very confident I can remove the antics. And I'm very confident if I do remove the antics, no one's worried about how I play the game of basketball. You know, nobody's worried about how I carry myself in the game of basketball, but it's the antics. And so that's my focus. You know, it's not on changing who I am completely. Like, you don't change the spots on a leopard. Like, it's just not going to happen, and I'm not going to try to set some unrealistic expectation of, like, who's this person going to be? Like, it's not real, and that's not sustainable. I've always said before, I know how to be me a lot better than I can be anyone else. But in saying that, can I accept the fact that my antics has been over the top? Of course. Can I remove those? Am I capable of removing those? Of course.
All right. So Draymond saying, I'm very confident I can remove the antics. Facts or cap?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Because if you could do it, you would have did it. That means you consciously did it on purpose. Because you can do it. Therapy didn't work.
Rashad, how do we know that, though?
I'm listening to him. He just said, I could do all this and control it. And who was you talking to? Who was you talking to? They had him on the virtual reality goggles talking to little teddy bears and shit. That's what he was doing. He ain't learned shit. He is going to do some shit when he get back out there because now if I'm a coach, let's go piss him off.
Pokey.
Let's go piss him off.
Poke the bear.
Brandon.
I believe in, people changing and, changing their ways. So I'm agreeing with him.
So you're going to say facts?
Yeah, I'm going to say facts.
Gil, you're the tiebreaker once again.
I mean, listen, he said he's capable of doing it, right? He didn't say he was gonna do it. He just said, I'm capable.
That's what I'm saying.
I have the capability of doing it.
That's what
right?
I'm saying.
Right? If I decide not to choke a motherfucker, I can not choke him, but I'm not saying I won't choke him.
I will bury myself choking niggas still.
Depending on the circumstances, is all I'm saying. You know? That's all he was saying. He was like, yeah, I'm capable of doing anything I want. But I won't. The Bay Area bully is back.
He be back, baby. They let me out.
He should have just dropped the mic.
Bitch.
Who we play next?
It better be a European mob. I'll tell you that.
Like I don't think he'll get himself kicked out. I think usually when he gets kicked out, he just wanted to provoke the crowd and do all that. I think he'll finish the rest of the season without getting kicked out. Is he gonna get techs? For sure.
So, but
He's gonna get his one tech.
So on the first question, Draymond saying, I'm very confident I can remove the antics. The consensus is cap.
Stop the cap.
All right, now it brings me to my follow-up question. You already got your opinion on the subject. Draymond will finish this season without another suspension. Facts or cap?
How many games we got left?
Over 40, yeah, about 40.
It only took him 6 games to do this
He's got
shit again.
46 games left.
Took him 6 games to get back and then do this
Damn.
shit again.
40, that's a
a
lot.
higher lower.
46?
That's a higher lower for sure.
Suspended? I don't think he gets suspended anymore.
Okay.
Oh, suspended now.
So how many more texts do we get before he gets suspended?
Our research team will look that up. 46 games left.
46.
He's up there with the text, right?
Nah.
For the suspension?
I mean, not if there's 46 games left. I don't think he's that close yet then. I think he's going to chill out this year and then ramp it up next year just to get the record.
But what's chill out for Draymond Green?
Like no suspension.
So not even a one game for whatever.
Yeah.
So what if somebody do what they did to Clay again?
It's a high man. That's a tough. That's a tough.
I'm just saying,
That's a
man.
tough question.
Hey,
That's a
if
tough question.
if I'm on the other team, I'm trying to pick fights.
Looney!
Get him. Looney like, no, I got a bag. I got that bag.
So Draymond would need 16 more techs this season to get.
16 total, he has 4.
Oh shit! Yeah.
12 more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't, yeah. He's been gone. Shit, he can't get a check if he's suspended.
Yeah.
Like, it's costing him too much money. You know, no matter how you look at it, it costs a lot now.
Yeah,
Right,
but
to do what he did. Back in the day, it was $25.
I think it's
$25.
It's more than the cost than it is. It's hitting his legacy. It's starting to. We're starting to look at him and with his antics more than we're starting to look at what he does on the floor. Like Draymond is not being Draymond that helped the Warriors win championships.
That's his legacy. I mean, his legacy is
It
a
ain't
bully.
been- Nah.
Bully with 4 rings, just like Dennis Rodman. There's nothing Dennis Rodman was gonna do that was gonna change who he is. What Draymond Green brings, he's a bully. That's not gonna change.
He wasn't bullying until after that last championship.
So we never paid attention because he was always winning. So we just focused on Splash Brothers and like.
we was paying attention, but we were just.
We were just
enjoying it.
paying attention. We were just like.
We didn't mind it. Look, when teams aren't performing well, somebody got to take.
Hey, one of these.
But does that distract him from being who he was for the championship team? Because we don't see that out there no more. Like the guy that could hit the open three, the guy that can facilitate. You can't drop off him. He's throwing lobs to people. He's getting everybody's involved. Like I think he's been distracted with the antics, and now it's like, can you separate the antics and get back to your old form? Because it ain't been injuries that's stopping you. It's been this mental.
Yeah.
So get back to the form of who we consider Draymond Green to be a whole Hall of Famer. Like, we haven't seen the shell of that in a while. And it's like you would rather be the bully now than to be the guy that we like.
But you're saying now, but
Yeah,
he's been bullied the whole time.
But it
He
wasn't his
bullied
MO.
Kevin Love.
It
Remember,
wasn't his MO, though. It wasn't
was.
like, I'm going out there to be the bully. It's like, I'll bully this soft-ass nigga Kevin Love
Right, like
because he's
KD
soft.
said, like it wasn't like that when he was there.
But
when he was there?
Yeah, KD
when he was
said,
calling him bitch and
You know, KD said the dude wasn't acting like that when I was there.
hope he gets
Before it
some help.
was, remember that's when he kicked Adam in the balls, the Steven Adams when he was in OKC. Remember, he bullied them. That's how they came back. Kicking people in the chest. With LeBron, he got kicked out of that series for trying to. He's been there. He's been there the whole time. We was so focused on the splash. We was looking at the light skin, but we didn't see the pit bull and the Rottweiler over there back in the bushes. So now we see it because they losing.
And that's my issue. It's like, it's this distraction now because we can't see that your value was what you were doing outside of being a bully.
Man, if I'm punching motherfuckers when we winning, I'm punching motherfuckers when we losing. And I'm gonna do it even more when we losing.
So,
Cause y'all gonna run your mouth now that we losing, so I gotta put hands on you. Remember what he was doing to Paul Pierce? Y'all forget that?
you thought you was Kobe.
You remember when Paul Pierce sit on the bench
You
with
ain't
the
get no
Clippers?
farewell
And he was,
tour.
yeah, like, ooh, we doing that to the
That was mean-spirited to an LA legend, Paul Pierce.
Same dude, he's been there.
Inglewood S. Curl, Paul Pierce. So I need a consensus on this. Draymond will finish this season without another suspension. Are we saying facts or are we saying cap?
I'm saying facts. I don't think he'll get suspended again.
Facts.
Cap.
We got
Facts.
We got 2-1. All right. Last, let's keep it Warrior-centric. Steph has had some tough nights this season, including a 9-point performance in a home loss to the Raptors on Sunday. That was his second single-digit performance of the season. When asked about Steph having to carry this Warrior squad, Steve Kerr had this to say.
We've thrown a ton on his shoulders, the burden that Steph Curry has on him for this franchise is unfair. The Draymond suspension, Draymond is the vocal leader of the team, obviously, right? He and Steph have kind of been, co-captaining the leadership with our group for a decade. So without Draymond here, that adds a lot more to Steph's plate. This guy has carried our torch for over a decade. And everything we built is really based on him. And so we're putting too much on his plate right now.
All right. So Steve Kerr saying the burden that Steph Curry has on him for this franchise is unfair. Facts or cap?
Facts.
Facts. Well, make a fucking trade then. Shit, the fuck? I mean, that's how you do that. Like, make a trade. Mike Dunleavy, have some balls. Go make a trade then. The hell? Why you give up Kevin Durant?
Is this a part of the game, though? Like, if we're comparing Steph to other stars, like, say, ones that maybe play in Los Angeles, those teams that maybe struggled in recent years, do they not have to carry a similar burden?
Absolutely. It's just so weird to hear him talk about just random ass shit that's like, what? What the fuck, Steve? Of course it's gonna be unfair. He's fucking Steph. He's a generational player.
Arguably the greatest point guard of all time.
Yeah, it's up to you to lighten the load for him.
Should have gave play.
You as a coach, not the organization. You as a coach.
And Kerr did acknowledge in that same press conference that some of his rotations haven't really allowed Steph to flourish the way he has in years past.
Or getting rid of Jordan fucking Poole, the guy who was the offset for Steph Curry. He could sit longer on the bench knowing Jordan Poole was gonna get his rocks off.
Letting KD get away was crazy.
And letting KD get away. Just because of some turmoil in the locker room that you could not handle and you could not control. I just think Steve Kerr run away from accountability too much and no one's calling him out for it.
Yeah.
It's getting on my fucking nerves.
No,
man.
he just said it.
I mean, he did go
I
to the
get it, but
University
he's
of
still
Arizona.
not trying to take on it. He's not taking on it. He's not saying, I need to do a better job of lightening the load for Steph. It's unfair.
No, I don't think this is about lightening. This ain't about lightening the load. I think he's saying that it's unfair at this point in his career with the players he has, the other champions, right? That he is doing all of this, right? He's doing all of this
Still.
by himself, right? This was a three-headed monster.
Yes.
And right now, instead of, it's just a one-headed monster. It was a one-headed monster in the playoffs, and it's a one-headed monster right now, and it's unfair for us to keep riding his shoulder. And it's like, yo, y'all need to be, can we step up?
But he's not saying that to them. That's what I'm saying. You got to say it to your other guy.
We don't know what he's saying.
Clay, I need you to fucking step up.
We don't know what he's saying. He had a conversation. He can't tell us what he was saying. Remember, they had a conversation.
But he's saying in the public that Steph is doing too much. But say in the public that I need my other guys to step up.
But he did acknowledge the Draymond situation, how much that's hurt the squad. He also acknowledged that some of his rotations, again, haven't put Steph in the best position to cook this season. Clay's been struggling this year. Andrew Wiggins has been struggling this year.
Yeah, see, that's the unfair part. Like, You got him in was it Saudi Arabia? Where was he at? Saudi? Running up the sand, getting his ass in shape and doing all this. Yeah. And we're like, all right, yeah, this is about to be our year. And then you're like, yeah. Oh, so you want to have a bad year? Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to have a bad year too? Mm-hmm. You want to get suspended?
Mm-hmm. Here we go again. You know
what I mean? Oh my God.
Yeah. So are we saying facts or cap on that? I need a consensus. The burden that Steph Curry has on him for this franchise is unfair. Is that facts?
Shit, it's unfair for me.
Facts. So brings me to my next question. Steph and LeBron have been compared a lot during their career. Some people said it's LeBron era. Some people said Steph came in and made it his era. Should Steph be held to the same standard that a LeBron James is held to in situations like this?
Nah.
What? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait, what standard?
When is LeBron being held?
Like the standard of...
If LeBron's teams are trash, LeBron is carrying that burden, right? Or
no, we just blame
the other guys.
We blame the other guys.
That's what I was going to say. He never gets blamed. He never gets blamed.
We're trained in narratives, but I'm saying the perception, though, is that Lakers don't make the playoffs, they don't go far in the playoffs, is because of LeBron. Even with the janky foot last year, they got swept Western Conference Finals.
But then that's a different thing, because that means that's a compliment then. That's a compliment. And history proves that this is a compliment to LeBron James, that when you complain that he complains about his team as being bad at the age of 39, that means y'all still hold him at this high level that he should impact the game. But the greatest player of all time was playing at 38, 39 on the Wizards, and y'all didn't hold him to no fucking standards. Right? Y'all looked at that team, said, oh, these motherfuckers, sorry. They're not good. Jordan just played.
It was his last year.
Jordan just played 2 years. He played 2 years.
See, it's an exception for that.
Jordan just played. I know there's an exception.
What's the exception, though?
Huh?
What's the exception?
Because the team sucked.
No, we just wanted to see Michael Jordan again.
That's it.
We had no expectation. It was like Mike's back. Because the last time we seen him, it was like, we never gonna see him again. Mm-hmm. And Mike got so fucking bored that it's like, I could go out there and still fuck around and
get 20.
And get 20 on y'all. So we didn't have an expectation that he would even get 20. We didn't even have that expectation.
Back then,
he surprised us with that.
Yeah, so he surprised you to average 20.
Yeah.
And then at the same age, one's averaging 25.
We not surprised. We're not surprised because he didn't take a break. We didn't take a break.
Here talking about, oh man, he's old.
One is still trying to get a championship at 30. Mike was done winning championship.
But
still trying to win a championship.
Yeah, he never lost in the finals. He had never lost. He was undefeated.
I'm done.
But that's the problem. You're making an excuse. You're making an excuse for the same age.
No, we're not, because he retired, Gilbert. He retired twice at this point.
Yo, he
ain't retired. Your boy ain't retired at all.
It means he has better legs.
No, it doesn't. It means that he ain't have a reason to retire. He didn't win 6 straight finals. He didn't win 6 straight to be able to say, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Y'all bullshitting.
What does that gotta do with the accountability? If you're gonna hold LeBron James to the standard of being taking your team to a championship at 38, 39, and 39, 40, then when Jordan had a team at 39 to 40, we just like, okay, he's 39, 40.
But you didn't go and
what did we do? He's 39, 40. He don't supposed to be doing this.
You didn't go and get a bunch of good players to put around Jordan in Washington, bro.
The fact that they did the following year, he went and got veteran, he got Stackhouse. He did a whole bunch of trades to make the playoffs.
He didn't go get an Anthony Davis, bro.
They won a championship then. We're talking about 38 and 39. That means today, right? Him today. Jordan went and got a team to try to make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs. No one cared. We're like, oh yeah, 39 is old. Right?
Farewell tour.
Farewell tour. Farewell tour. Love of the game.
But they were supposed to make the playoffs that year.
Who said that?
They did.
Who is they?
That's why they got rid of
Who is they? Who is they? Nobody was expecting the Wizards to go.
You wasn't in the play. You wasn't even in the league then. So
I was in high school.
Yeah, high school.
We all was watching. We was not expecting the Washington Wizards to make it to the fucking playoffs, bro.
They traded Rip Hamilton, got rid of him. That's what Kwame Brown complains about. They messed his career up because they went and got an Oakley. They got all these veterans to win and go to the playoffs, and they didn't. And that's when Stackhouse said, I didn't come over here to sit behind no 39-year-old man. I'm the man on this team. And those two was bumping heads. They didn't, but nobody cared that they was losing games. No one
Because
cared.
it's the Wizards.
Because he was 39.
Okay, so if Jordan would have went to the Lakers,
he was 39.
If he went to the Lakers
39.
instead of the Wizards, we wouldn't be having
39.
this thing. He wouldn't be using this as
What I'm saying is, why aren't we holding the 39-year-olds to the 39-year-olds? If you white and you jaywalk and get probation, and then black kid jaywalk, same street, and he gets 10 years, that shit ain't fair, right?
Unless he has some dope on him.
38, he didn't. 38 and 39, 38 and 39 is the
Usually got
same,
some, hey,
it's the
usually
same
got
thing.
some dope on him, man.
It should be the same argument. We should be doing the same thing. But sitting back, enjoying the game that these 38,
It's not the
39
same,
I know
Gil.
it's not. Because y'all hold LeBron at a higher
It's because Jordan retired twice.
He don't have to win
What
no
the
more.
fuck?
Stretch your legs. Sis,
What you talking about?
LeBron needs to win?
He trying to.
But here's my
He's
point.
trying to win a ring. LeBron's not playing to win a ring.
Jordan was trying to make the playoffs.
He wasn't trying to win no ring, though, man. He was trying to invigorate the team and the organization. He was trying to invigorate the fucking organization. If Michael Jordan is here playing at 40, you motherfuckers need to step your game up. If he the best player on our team at 40, you got to step your fucking game up.
Second best player.
It don't matter. If Michael Jordan at 40 got to come out of retirement to make this team say, man,
cigars and drinking.
yeah, come on, man. He was trying to prove a point. He was trying to prove a point.
If LeBron James is the best player at 39, y'all should look in the mirror. You see how you get to do the same thing at the same age?
What?
If LeBron is the best player on the team at 39 years old, then you have a fucking problem, don't you?
No, you
If
don't.
Jordan was the best player on the Wizards at that age, that means your team sucks. Is something wrong? If Curry is the best
The
player
team
at
suck regardless.
39,
The team suck regardless.
The team suck regardless.
hold the same standard at 39.
But let's talk about.
Don't say, well, LeBron's 39. He should be winning championships.
No, he's trying to win a championship, obviously, in season.
Because that's how good he still is.
Going hard as hell.
That's how good he still is at that age.
But let's talk about. Let's talk about
You got
Steph
four.
here. And a testament.
Sit down. Park that shit.
Sit down.
Let's talk about Steph here and a testament to Steph's greatness that at
I love
35,
Bron, but come on,
that
God.
Steph at age 35 is still expected to carry the burden of this Warrior squad. And what does that mean for him as a player?
Well, I want to see what happens at 39 then.
He's not gonna play. He probably won't play the 39.
Damn.
I think he'll still.
All right, he ain't need to play.
Yeah, and hey, I don't think motherfuckers that bored to be keep
Steph
playing
don't
with
need
that
to play.
39.
Steph got all the laptops from
You
the
got to
NBA.
be bored. You be like, man.
The NBA ain't get. Listen.
See what they do to 39 now? You see what they do to 39?
Listen, I don't care. Listen, David Stern gave Bron the gun. He didn't give it to everybody.
Hey, you see what they do at 39?
Steph Curry had to put go in the NBA office, get the with the black hoodies on, take his friends, go get all the laptops.
Yep.
The NBA ain't getting the laptops till Steph Curry's done hooping.
Okay.
If y'all want to fuck around.
Yeah,
we
fucking
gonna-
around.
That's real.
New history. New history.
But they're only 4 years apart, so I think it's a testament to both their greatness. Like, I'm just being honest. Steph at 35 to be able to do what he's doing is still expected to carry the burden
But
of this
that's what I'm
Warrior
saying.
squad.
35, this is the best player on the team doing all of this at the age of 35 when that was retirement age, right? So the fact that they are playing at this high-ass level, I'm saying this is how great they are because they can play at this high-ass level when the rest of y'all was retired.
I mean, the training is better. The training is better.
No.
The training is better.
They are
training is more money. The
I'm
training
not gonna
is better.
say what it is because I don't want to.
They're taking their body. They're handling their body. They're not out drinking like the motherfuckers was doing before.
But that's what I'm saying. So
They're
they're taking care of their body. The more money, the resources, everything is better.
More discipline?
But
More
Mike
discipline.
being able to play at 39 with all that liquor and all, I mean, come on, man.
that was impressive.
Come on, man. That's different.
Very impressive.
That's impressive.
Very
That's
impressive.
different. A cigar right after the game.
Hey,
Before the
help
game.
this go argument.
No,
Very
before
on
the
the
game.
way to
Yeah,
the
I'm about
game.
to say before the game.
On the way to the game.
Very impressive.
No. Wait, so can I ask y'all a question, dude?
What's up?
Which one is more impressive, right? The one who's taking care of his body, eating right, averaging 25 at that age, or the one who drinks every night, parties, cigars, smoking, right, averaging 20?
I'm gonna take
Michael Jordan.
I'm gonna take Michael Jordan's career.
Michael Jordan, right?
I'm gonna take
at that
Michael Jordan's
age,
career.
You would say
I need 6 of them things.
What I'm saying is, you would say that
that's more impressive because he's doing it. He came out of retirement, took a month to get in shape. To get in shape to average 20. That's impressive.
For a 39, yeah,
39-year-old, right?
Hell yeah. At that time,
It depends on it depends on what supplements you're taking, man.
So that's the problem. So are we gonna say that Michael Jordan was on something to do that?
I know he was.
Oh shit.
Allegedly.
He was on protein shakes and motherfucking energy drinks.
Michael Jordan was on that straight yak.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
cigar,
It depends on what. It depends on what supplement you taking. It's gonna get you invigorated. It's gonna get you out there and get you motivated. Michael Jordan was what? Hey man, let me get a steak, potatoes. Get that cigar. Let me get my motherfucking yak. And I'm in here. I'll be in the back. And when I'm ready to go, the black cat gonna show up and bite. Listen, this is what we do. I'm just no ling ling. No ling ling.
Okay.
No. What I'm saying is when people are questioning LeBron for this, what we're seeing is like, well, Jordan's year was more impressive. Because he didn't take care of his body. He didn't go to the gym at 12. He drinking all night, came in and dropped 20. No one questioned how he was doing that. It's just a freak of nature. Sometimes freak of natures don't need it because they're freak of natures.
Or you just know how to play the game of basketball and it's that fucking
pound for pound. Or you just pound for pound good.
It's just that fucking
So I don't want to hear no more that we've never seen something like this and we don't need to question what someone's doing when Michael Jordan already set the standard and didn't take care of his body, and he was still averaging 20 in the NBA.
So then that's what we could say that LeBron has to take care of his body to even equate to Mike, because Mike just walk out there on the floor. Hey, Booby Miles, I'm just here. I'm here.
Okay, cool. So
I'm here. Hey, LeBron, you done?
So that mean?
Are you done working out for your third time today? Did you get in your hyperbaric chamber? Did you get all your shit straight?
Yeah, well, that take care of all the other rumors then. Yeah, you see, that was easy.
No, but he said that. He does the hyperbaric chamber. He did all this stuff and spent $1 million a day. Yeah, Mike didn't have to do none of that shit. Mike ain't had to do that. Mike ain't had to do that.
And then, but everyone say he's on drugs. And then you got one drinking, smoking pot and doing. He's averaging 20 and ain't taking care of shit.
Brandon, you just said pound for pound, right? Right. Yeah. I want to hit that for a little bit. So, Brandon, you made a bold proclamation recently to the Gills Arena crew saying that you were the best pound for pound hooper on the show. Now, while we can't say if that's facts or cap.
Wait, what?
He said he's the best pound for pound hooper. Gil, let me get to my read. I've been practicing.
Oh, I must not have been here when he said that. What episode was it?
It was at your meal. It was at your meal.
Oh, I was drunk.
You was. You didn't hear it. No, I don't think you heard him when he said it. He said you was on the other end of the table.
Said the best.
Well, I thought he was talking about you.
Best pound for
y'all
pound
going back and forth, right?
Yeah.
So Jeff Teague and the Club 520 crew weighed in on at least one of your potential matchups.
Rashad McCann said he could guard Brandon Jennings. I wanted to say something about that. Brandon Jennings would have fried that nigga. And any given time. Big Jennings was really like that. Not saying Rashad McCann used to be like that.
Hard.
Yeah, for sure. No disrespect. But in an NBA game, Brandon Jennings would ride Rashad. I've guarded Brandon Jennings, bro. I remember my rookie year, nigga, we played him in the playoffs. He was playing for the Bucks. And he was torturing Bibby and them. Like, he was cooking. We thought we was going to lose the series. We ended up winning. Yeah. But he took it. He was on a fast break. He went behind his back by Bibby and laid it in, and he ran by the bench, and he was like, you better get in, nigga. You better get in. These old motherfuckers can't fuck with me. And kept running up the court. And nigga, I'm not even close to getting in the game. I'm at the end of the bench with no insoles in. Like, I know I ain't getting in. And I seen that, and I was like, damn, this nigga, he gone. He the one, you know what I mean? Like,
he was special, bro.
So into the bench with no insoles in. He know he was a... But Mr. B, why are you the best pound for pound hooper in Gills Arena?
What? I've been great since 11. I've been great since 11. If I don't tear my Achilles, I never know what it comes to feel like to come off the bench. I was a starting point guard for all those years. And yeah, I came right into the league. Like, if I don't tear my Achilles, I'm a two-time All-Star, 100 million, everything. So pound for pound, just rolling out the ball, I'm better than all y'all.
Rashad and Gil.
It's not even close.
I don't even know what was pound for pound.
Just rolling out the ball. Just rolling out the ball.
That ain't what we talked about. It was.
I don't.
Explain what it was.
I thought it was them two one-on-one.
Pound for pound.
That's what Jeff Teague was talking about.
You said it's high school, college, and NBA. All three categories.
I mean, high
your
school,
whole body of work between the two.
Yeah, your whole body of work.
That's what you said.
But like when they say Mayweather, pound
that's
for
what
pound,
you
the best
consider
boxer.
pound for pound.
Like it's just pound for pound is like pound for pound is just rolling out the ball like AI, like Jamal Crawford.
Cause ain't no buck
Like
70.
Gordon Crawford.
Ain't no nigga that's a buck 70 can even step near me.
Like Allen Iverson.
You better call for help.
I thought this was just them who can guard who.
I mean, well, that's already been taken care of. But we talking about like
included.
we talking about on the couch stuff.
He said, Brandon Jennings, Mr. B, pound for pound, I'm the best hooper in Gil's Arena.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that we already got the answer who was better in high school. He had to see that coach this weekend when we were at the game.
And what the coach say? What did he say? Gil was too much for him?
I would have gave him 70, 80, and locked him up.
The legend Dark Stamps.
I was faster.
He didn't say nothing about that.
I was faster.
You didn't say nothing about that.
About what?
Yeah, about what the coach said. You ain't see his face. You didn't say nothing about what the coach said.
We seen Dark this weekend.
Listen.
I was stronger, bigger, faster, meaner.
Meaner?
Yeah.
Faster?
Yeah.
Stop. No, we got to stop the cap. Like you wasn't even good at in the 10th grade. I used to play at UCLA with the NBA players. You weren't even good enough to get on the court at that time in the 10th grade. Stop.
Good, don't look at me.
Stop.
You talking to
Go
me.
ask
He
Rico.
said you was still on JV.
Go ask
Great.
Rico. Go ask
you was still
Jarrell Wright.
JV.
Go ask
You
Marcus
still
Williams.
JV.
Go ask Paul Pierce, Baron Davis. You couldn't even go.
I was right there.
I was in the 10th grade at UCLA hooping.
I was there with Mitchell Butler. What you talking
You
about?
weren't even good enough. You weren't even good enough at that age. You weren't even good enough at that age. You weren't even good enough at that age.
What?
You wasn't even
They had to change the rule here for me.
He couldn't even get on the court at UCLA. 10th grade, high school, you got to be in the league. That's how nice I was. Stop.
They had to change the rule.
Stop
We didn't
it.
have a shot. They had to put a shot clock.
I'm in the fucking history of basketball. When it comes to basketball, I'm in the history of it. Every kid getting paid right now because of me.
His coach.
Pound for pound.
Hey,
best nigga on this couch. Stop
You seen
it.
his face when I mentioned. His
Stop
coach
it.
said it.
Stop it. Pound
His
for pound.
coach said it. Then he didn't go
Pound
to
for
college.
pound.
He didn't go to college. That gives me that.
Yeah, that's what I
I
told
mean-
him.
So that's two.
Because
that's two.
Hey, how many Sports Illustrated covers you made?
What I need to do that for?
Answer the question.
What I need to do that for?
Answer the question.
What I need to do that for?
Huh?
What I need to do that for?
Because they look at you like you're the best player.
Bro, I went
Sports Illustrated
overseas.
covers?
I went overseas.
Cover. While you over there, guess what we doing?
I went
over here?
overseas, didn't play,
You know
and
what
still
we was
came
doing?
back top 10.
You know what we was doing?
I went overseas, didn't play, and
How
still
many
came back top 10. That's how good I was.
covers have you made?
I did grace
That's how
the
good I
one.
was.
Okay.
And my sister did too.
Okay.
Me and my sister both graced covers.
Double trouble.
You know what I'm saying? And that was just in college.
Well, shit, y'all better be happy.
Hey,
Well, shit, y'all better be happy.
ass too. I'll bust both y'all. What you talking
We
about?
know you like playing against girls. We know you like
feel
playing
me?
against girls.
Huh?
That's
Bring
the-
both
hey,
the mechanics.
No.
Bring both the motherfuckers over here. What you talking about?
You get
You
might
guard
be
me. I
hurt.
don't give a fuck
You
how y'all
might be
want to
hurt. You might be hurt. You might be hurt.
I'd have barbecued the whole bloodline.
Hey, you better put some meat on them bones, boy. You better put some meat on them bones, because I don't like to run down the stats and shit of high school, all that dumb ass shit.
Now, Rich,
4 against them.
Hey, nah, forget the high school. If I went to college, I would have been a better college player than y'all.
Then who?
Oh, y'all. Freshman year, I'm out of there, Arizona. Freshman year, I'm out of there. Me, Gerald Bayless, Jordan Hill, Chase Buttinger, I'm out of there.
Listen,
Freshman of the year, all that.
Maybe I can't.
League.
I can't.
League.
But unfortunately, you didn't play, so I win that too.
Did you have any coaches?
I was good enough. I didn't have to go to college.
Brandon, did you have any coaches try to stop you?
Huh?
Do you have any coaches try to stop you?
Stop me?
Stop you from doing what you was doing?
No coach.
No, you didn't.
No coach.
No, you didn't.
You know what? No coach could ever stop me because
no, you
they-
didn't.
I was
because you wasn't a threat.
No, I'm not
Because you wasn't a threat, nigga.
I never
You
gave my
wasn't
coach a reason to be a threat.
Yeah, I went through 2 coaches to try to stop a nigga.
Nah.
And you know what they didn't do? They couldn't stop a nigga.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah. I would never give a
Ass
coach.
on the bench. That's stopping you.
I would never give a coach a reason to.
What you talking about? Sit my ass on the
Stopping you,
bench.
man. Stopping you.
Who was sitting on the bench?
Huh?
You talking about in the NBA?
No, yeah, you.
No, I'm talking about college.
Oh, because
they
I was
stopped me in college.
I was hoping you said you can get in the game.
Okay, let's go here.
Because I averaged 34 against y'all.
Let's go here. Let's go here then, because Gil, you took a certain path to get to where you went. Right? You take it round, and you had the red shirt, and nigga.
I had a red shirt.
In college, you didn't red shirt? I thought you said you had to.
No, they were supposed to red shirt me. I had other ideas.
Oh, okay, cool. So they
Other ideas, you know what I mean?
My coach was calling me while I was in high school, saying, "We wish we can get you now." It wasn't no. We were supposed to red shirt you. Ain't no question. The red shirt who, nigga? What? We led the pack, boy. We do this. Diaper Dandy.
All I know is
Were they saying Diaper Dandy to you? Man, McCann shoot from Bangladesh. Jay Billis said his jump shot is as equivalent to Tiger Woods' golf swing.
okay.
Nigga, what the fuck y'all talking about? You better go back.
Quick, long, slow. What is this?
Accurate, nigga. Yeah. You know 10-1 accurate?
Huh?
Yeah. Huh?
Hey, did you win, when you was a freshman?
10-1 accurate?
When you was a freshman, did you win any
All
awards?
ACC, boy.
No, I mean, did you win any awards, like MVPs of anything?
Listen, man, go check the stats.
I'm asking you.
I'm in the Carolina and ACC record books.
I know something.
ACC.
I know
all time.
Now this is
James Naismith.
UNC.
This
James Naismith.
I didn't stay in college.
Is your jersey in Arizona Raptors?
I didn't stay that long.
Okay.
I didn't stay that long.
You did 2 years.
If you
did 2.
You
did 2.
Listen, if you hear every Arizona player who's the best player ever there, they say me. That's funny.
Arizona's not one of the best universities ever, boy.
Because I was a red shirt.
Get that shit out of here.
I was supposed to be a red shirt. I was not. The point guard, the 3, the 4, the 5 were McDonald's All-Americans. I was ranked 100. By the time they did...
You was ranked what?
100.
God damn.
I know. God damn.
You had a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do. So how much work did I do to be the best player on the team?
I don't know, Gilbert.
What kind of work did I do?
I don't fucking know, Gilbert. The work you was just doing to come down here, you was doing all that work? You see all that work you had to put in? See all that work he had to put in just to come down here and sweat and try to prove something?
Get it off.
I had to put a bunch of work.
Ladies and gentlemen, another Spirit
I had to put a bunch of work
Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit of $100.
This is what red shirt did.
Most valuable player, Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
November 26, 1999.
I got one of them too.
As a freshman?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
What you mean? I ain't at my house. I ain't at my house.
Where'd you get it from?
Bro, I was preseason NIT MVP, boy. The same shit you just pulled out. Nigga, you're not. Get out of here with that shit, man. Fuck out.
Remember,
you're a great NBA player, man, but don't do this shit.
Hold on. So the coach called you.
Don't do this shit.
The coach called you.
Don't do this shit.
The coach called you, right?
Don't do this shit.
You was that man.
I was that man.
I was 100, but we both got the same award.
Hey.
We both got the same award.
Oh, what that mean?
But I was a nobody.
Yeah. You had to work, nigga.
And I did.
I did what I was expected to do.
But
you did the unexpected.
Exactly.
Do you know the difference?
So who's...
Hey, Shad, you came in here as the #1 shooting guard, and you supposed to lead us. Then the first 5 games of the season, we play against #2 Kansas, number 18 Stanford. Blew they motherfucking brains out. Who is it? Hey, that's that boy McCann saying this. We #1. We here. I'm here, motherfuckers.
That's that McCann.
I'm here. I'm here, nigga. I'm here. College. And I didn't just get one little MVP in the preseason.
What you do?
I led my team to the chip.
What year was
and the next year, my sophomore year, I averaged 20 a
Y'all won the chip
game.
your freshman year?
25 in the ACC. It was the first sophomore to ever lead Carolina in scoring as a sophomore. You know who went to the school there? Okay, don't make me.
But that's the problem. You got all these
Don't
accolades.
make me.
You was all this, but we got the same award.
I ain't shit now. I ain't shit now.
No,
but back
we
then,
talking about college.
Back then.
I mean,
back then. Back then.
I know that.
They had to let me in.
Yeah.
First, they got parked in the front.
I parked in the back.
I parked in the front.
But we got
and
the
you know
same-
who was in the
we
front?
got the
Everybody.
same-
Everybody in the front. Y'all move the fuck out the way. McCann is pulling up.
And we got the same.
Nigga.
Damn, I missed the college.
Fuck you mean.
It was a fun experience.
That's the same.
I had a 3.6 GPA, just throwing that out.
That's
Fuck
the
you
funny
mean,
part.
nigga. They had to sabotage me.
He ranked us #1 shooting guard in the country. But we got the same trophy.
We ain't got the same shit. I won.
We got the same
I
trophy.
won. You ain't got no championship.
We got the same shit. So
Where
that
your
means we-
championship?
That means we was doing the same work.
Hey, where your championship? Gilbert?
Huh?
Where's your championship?
I don't know. I was
All right, we ain't get the same shit.
I got drafted.
We ain't get the same shit.
I don't know.
You lost.
I ain't say
You
that.
lost in the
My sophomore year.
championship game.
My sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't won.
You lost in the championship game.
What'd you do your sophomore year?
I won 20 a game, bro.
What did you was in the championship sophomore?
Yeah.
Y'all won championship? What you win? You win the championship sophomore year?
No. We was second round.
Oh, y'all went to the second round your sophomore year.
Yes.
All hell McCants led his team to the second round.
Yes.
Gilbert Arenas led his team to the championship, and then I left. You got to go back to school one more year, right?
No, I didn't have to go. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? You went to the draft? What pick was you?
I literally had a conversation with World Wide West. Hey, look, man, they got me top 10, but I want to be top 2. Well, you're going to have to stay another year and win the championship shot. Damn, I really don't want to deal with this nigga again, but you're right. Let's do it.
Wait, top 10?
Top 10.
If you would have left?
My second year.
I'm out.
I'm legacy.
Bro
I'm a legacy nigga.
Bro wasn't ready, bro.
I'm a legacy nigga.
He wasn't ready.
I was ready when I was in high school.
He wasn't ready.
I was ready when I was in high school.
He was an All-American. He was an All-American.
I was ready when I was in high school.
I was ranked 100 and left my sophomore year.
But you was
I wasn't
second
the best
round,
player in the country.
Gil, you was second round.
That makes it
How was you ready? How was you ready when you went second round?
That makes it better.
What you mean?
I was 100.
Hey, Brandon, how are you ready?
I was in the top 10.
How are you ready when you went second round?
Anthony Davis next.
I don't give a fuck about no Anthony Davis.
How
What you talking about?
How you ready?
About no Anthony
How you
Davis.
ready? How was you ready when you was second round?
Huh? You was the #1 shooting guard. Right? You was the #1 shooting guard. You supposed to
Make
be
it
one
make
and done,
sense,
right?
Gilbert. Make it make
The
sense.
top 15 players in high school basketball supposed to be one and done.
Make it
I'm
make
number
sense.
100.
No, it ain't.
I was supposed to be red.
Now you capping.
I was supposed to be red shirted.
Don't cap.
I was supposed to be red shirted, play 5
cap.
years in college, and I left after my sophomore year.
Don't cap. Don't
That
cap.
says more about my work ethic. Has nothing to do with anything else.
Okay, there you go.
And I left.
There you go.
Huh?
There you go.
I can't talk about my junior year because I was in NBA.
And you know what we can't talk about?
Starting.
You know what we can't talk about?
Starting player of the month. I got one of those. I got one of those. Well, you want
Your rookie year?
Yeah, player of the month. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought you was on the bench talking about.
That's where I started off at. That's where I started off at. That's where I started off at.
You
got one, bro?
You
got one too?
I thought you was on the bench saying, "Oh yeah, Vince Carter got me
I didn't know
sitting
that.
here thinking about not playing no
Yeah, the beginning
more.
of the year.
Oh my God, I'm not supposed to be here. I got to go in the gym and."
Yeah, the beginning of the year. Yeah, the beginning of the year. You know it's 6 months of basketball? You know there's 6 months?
You hear this nigga just be capping, my nigga. He can't beat me head up in no debate, no shooting, no nothing. He got to bring in bullshit. Everybody know it. He move the goalpost every fucking time he losing.
Well, there's
And then he go play against a girl to go validate the shit.
I played 40.
Nigga,
I played 47.
fuck outta
I played
here,
47
nigga.
games. So let's see. Did not play. Did not play. Did
Fuck
not
you talking
play.
about,
2 minutes.
man?
8 minutes. Did not play. 3 minutes. Did not play. Did not play. 4 minutes.
Stat
did not
man,
play. Did
stat
not play.
man, yeah,
4
that's
minutes.
me.
3 minutes. You know.
Stat man, yeah, that's me.
Hey, you don't want to hear? Did not play. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 6 minutes. 9 minutes. 6.
Look
Did not play. Did not play. Did not play. Right? So I did not play.
nice
And then
play.
eventually what happened? I played. And when I played, rookie of the month. I'm sorry. You was in college though.
All right, and this is a
having
good
fun.
place to
You
move
having
on.
fun? Hey, I was playing the month while you was in college, man. Nobody was hearing none of that, man.
Yeah,
This good place to move on.
Yeah, that was the problem. He was looking at that work.
Yep, camel toe.
You was looking at pictures.
Boy.
All right, let's go to hibachi time.
Hey, yo, listen.
And moving on and moving
McDonald's
forward.
time.
Your favorite show, Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL, get that $100 deposit match from the folks at Underdog Fantasy so you can see more conversations like this. Very spirited, very heated, but these men love each other. When
Leave me the
cameras come
fuck
on,
alone, Gilbert.
Your camera's cut off.
Hey, yo, you ever notice how I started and then
Every
like,
time.
get going, and then
Every
they
time.
get going and then it's like, all right, here you go, y'all take
Cause
it.
he fucking hate my guts. That's
So
why.
I told-
He fucking hate my guts. God damn. If he could hit me with his car, he would. Is that him? Is that him? Nelly! Run that nigga over!
If I hit you, how we gonna argue?
Run him over! Because he's like, hey, he gonna survive. He gonna see his ass
oh, yeah, he gonna will his ass
roll
away.
in here.
Hey, he be like,
Hit that nigga.
burn.
But these gentlemen all love each other. Let's keep it moving.
Oh, shit.
Lakers have won 2 straight games since snapping a 4-game losing streak, and Anthony Davis has been hooping. So AD gave the Raptors a season-high 41 points, including 20 in the fourth quarter. Also dropped 11 rebounds, 6 assists. Came up with some huge defensive plays. So AD averaging 30 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.3 blocks, and 1.4 steals in his last 14 games. And let's just watch a bunch of AD cooking. Crunch time, give me those. Great block. You know, some on the Raptors side would have been begging for a foul there. We as Laker fans, we do not. We appreciate the foul spirit. So also during this 14-game stretch, he's shooting 60% from the field, 42% from the three. Not shooting a lot of threes, but shooting them very effectively. So we've got a tweet here from the legend Raj C, a devout Lakers fan and analyst from the All Access Lakers crew. He said, I'd argue this is AD's best stretch of basketball in his Laker career. I'm not going to disagree with that, but I got to ask you, starting with you first, Gil. How concerning is it that the Lakers are 5-9 during this AD stretch, 5-10 overall, including the game he missed against the Spurs?
It's not concerning. I mean, you know, this whole thing was from the last 2 years. We complained about AD being inconsistent. He's been consistent. So that's the most important part, that he's doing his job.
Y'all good? We good?
I mean, you know me. I mean, you know, I've been telling y'all what AD. I told y'all to give him some time. I was hating on him.
Yeah,
now
never supportive.
I was.
No, they were. Yeah, they were killing AD.
Hated just misguided love, Gil.
But I mean, we wanted to contribute to wins, don't we?
Huh?
You want his performances to contribute to wins, don't you?
Well, that's not on him.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Right? So if it's not,
but at least he's playing well. I mean, for a Laker fan,
hasn't been injured.
But for a Laker fan,
he's been consistent with not being injured. You know,
yeah, for
I
a Laker
like the
fan,
numbers, but if you're still fucking losing, it still don't fucking matter.
Yeah, right now. But for a Laker fan, you're still on the positive side. You
want me to give you a standing ovation when LeBron supposed to give you the keys, and this is supposed to be the new guy, you're supposed to lead us to the next generation and win, like Shaq said. If you ain't fucking bringing no real championship, get the fucking Mickey Mouse shit out of here. Get this fucking in-season shit out of here. Bring us a real title. Bring us a real title. So if you're not bringing us a real title, I'm not saying he needs to necessarily up his performance in his, like, to Joel Embiid shit, but it need to contribute to wins. It need to contribute to wins. Otherwise, it's being overshadowed. Like, yeah, it look good numbers, but if you find, man, it don't look good when you're losing.
He's playing well, and that's what Laker fans want.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's more impressive.
Like, you at least like, okay.
I mean,
he's finally where we would like him to be.
I mean, right? 2-on-5 is impressive.
It's not. But, you know, it's overlooked when you're not winning.
I'm about to say, I just seen somebody this weekend play 1-on-3.
Luke?
No, I just seen Gil's son this weekend play 1-on-3.
We are Underdog Fantasy.
It's rough, right? It's rough.
I'm just saying, like, if you can, hey, man, you can get it, you can get it.
So no concern at all. Do we think he can keep this pace going for the rest of the season? And how concerning is it now? Let's just say Lakers 19-19, 10th at the West, AD playing at this level, playing at an all-NBA level, right? Playing at a potential defensive player of the year level. And for whatever the reasons are, you know, I'm sure we could point to some.
I mean, the Lakers need to make a move.
Ben needed to make a move.
You know what time it is? Make a move.
I just want to see our best 5 out there so we can see what we have. Right? Put the other good teams, right? They put out their best players, right? Like, that's a thing, right? You know what I mean? That's a thing, right? You know, whoever the best point guard is, we put him in, he starts, and then, you know, the shooting guard starts, and then the 3, the 4, we put out the best unit, right? Can we try that one just a week?
What is that best? What is that best 5 though?
I don't think he knows who the best players are.
What is that best 5 in your opinion?
What if he don't know who the best players are?
The best 5, D'Lo at the point, Reeves at the 2, Ruri at the 3, LeBron and AD.
So Rui's been hurt, but he should be coming back soon.
So Rui, you don't got Rui. Who you gonna put in place for him?
Reddish or Prince?
I'll take Prince, man.
See, the nigga you said don't shoot 12 threes.
Well, I mean,
but that's one. At least that's one good that just shoot the threes. But the fact that we have him, Cam, and Vando is like, oh.
But him and LeBron shoot the same amount from 3-point percentage. They ain't shooting at a high clip. So you got 2 motherfuckers that ain't gonna really knock down shots for you on the kick out from AD. So if we gonna scheme it, We're like, oh, they got Prince out there. We know they don't want him shooting a lot of threes.
Prince,
so we rotating. We rotating on that. Let him shoot that shit in the corner.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so I just want to see our best 5 out there so we can see what we have. Just see what we have.
So you don't want Cam in at that 3?
No.
You want Prince in front of Cam?
If I have to put one in, yeah.
I like the caveat if you have to put one in.
If I have to put one in, yeah. And then it'd be he can sub in for Prince.
But you think Rue is the guy that makes the team a good
He's just
a good five?
Yeah, he's better than these guys. Like he's better than the starters. He's better than the. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know why that's a discussion. Why is he coming off the bench and trying to make your bench stronger while your starting five suffers? Right? You cannot trick the basketball game. Right? You can't fluff it. Right? You can't say, we have the two starters here, we're gonna have three bad players, then we're gonna have three good players come off the bench. Something's gonna suffer. Right? Your starting fives rank last. For your bench to rank 3 or 4 or 5? Last. I'd rather have my starting 5 in the top 5 and my bench last.
100%.
It's a bench.
Because then you know where you can improve.
Yes. But right now, we're going to sit here and trade away some good pieces to bring. We don't know what we really have yet, and that's the problem.
Well, hopefully we find out soon. Shit.
Hold on, let me ask you this. So what do you think about playing big?
I love it. 2K style.
So it's AD, Christian Woods, LeBron at the 3.
I like Christian Woods.
With AR at the 2, D'Lo at the 1.
I like that too. The one thing I do like about Christian Woods, he gonna fire it.
Yeah, he gonna shoot it.
And he's out. He's gonna be on the perimeter.
He rebounds.
Which he opens up the floor for AD post up and LeBron James drives. Those are the type of if you're gonna put someone in to be a filler. I'd rather put something in that's going to keep the floor open.
Yep. And that frees LeBron up at a guard position instead of being him at the forward. I mean, at the forward.
Not mad at that.
I mean, it don't matter either.
You don't think it matter?
I do.
They're not
still doing it?
The Lakers or the Clippers are not winning the championship.
Mr. B.
And I love the Lakers, but it's a wrap.
Mr. B,
It's a wrap?
have faith.
Yeah.
For the city of LA, the city you know and
Because
love.
y'all don't fuck with AD. So
We love AD.
do. We've been liking him ever since we won the in-season tournament, brother. We haven't said nothing bad on that man's name.
in-season tournament.
We haven't said nothing bad on that man.
In-season tournament.
Yeah, we haven't said nothing bad since then.
In-season tournament. That's what you doing here?
No, what I'm saying is we haven't
Don't make that face.
What he doing here?
Don't make that face.
We haven't said nothing bad since then.
Banner 18.
Right? I'm just saying, since then, we ain't said nothing bad about my guy.
When was the in-season tournament?
Two-time champion.
2 weeks ago?
Two-time champion Anthony
No,
Davis.
the beginning of December.
Two-time champion.
He been good for the last month, baby.
AD is a two-time champion.
He been good since the last.
You heard those sides trying to squeeze it.
Yeah.
Been good, baby.
So we heard you the first 2 times, bro.
Okay. We rolling.
Hey, man, why Toronto crying?
Pies,
Man?
potato chips.
Hey, man, why Toronto crying, man?
About what?
Because it was fucked up. What you mean? The way that
What
shit
they
turned
crying
out
about?
and teamed up, just the discrepancy of the fouls, bro.
That's that
What
fluff.
Toronto crying about?
Because of 23 fouls in the fourth quarter.
Toronto, relax.
They didn't see shit because they was doing shit.
Scotty Barnes was out there trying to get him back in, and he wouldn't get no calls.
The problem with like, I don't know why coaches like this still have jobs, right? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know why the coach still has a job.
Do we have that clip of the Raptors coach?
Go ahead, finish your thought.
No, but keep talking. We'll put.
Okay,
That's outrageous.
outrageous.
What happened tonight, this is completely BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this. 23 free throws for them, and we get 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Like, how to play the game. I understand respect for all stars and all that, but we have star players on our team as well. How's possible that Scotty Barnes, who is all-star caliber player in this league, he goes every single time to the rim with force and trying to get to the rim without flopping and not trying to get foul calls. He gets 2 free throws for the whole game. How's that possible? How are you gonna explain that to me? If that's the case, just let us know so we don't show up for the game. Just give them a win. But that was not fair tonight. And this is not happening first time for us. Scotty Barnes is going to be all-star. He's going to be the face of this league. And what's happening over here during whole season, I've been calling it back, it's a complete crap.
I thought the game was well officiated, personally.
Your starting lineup and your lineup is crap. Your 5-man is 6'8". Your 4-man is 6'8". What do you think happens when you're playing against 6'11" and 6'10" that drives the ball? Right. One, you're going to foul them. Same shit that happened to Steve Kerr. When you're playing against these big-ass players, right, you can't block their shots, right? You're going to have to foul them and try to keep them out of the lane. They can block you because you're fucking 4 inches too small. Like, that's the reality of it. They shot 23 free throws because at the end of the game, you're fucking fouling.
5 intentional fouls, good.
5 intentional fouls, that's 10 free throws.
Right. Flagrant foul.
That's 2 more free throws, right? And then Anthony Davis is going to the basket. That means Scotty Barnes is guarding him. He's undersized. He's gonna foul. Where's reality at? LeBron didn't go in there and have 10 free throws. He drives all the time too, right? I know Vando didn't have no fucking free throws, so no one else on that sorry-ass team had free throws. So what happened is Anthony Davis took advantage of your small ball lineup, and that's your problem. When you face Greek, you might as well not show the fuck up. When you face Boston, don't show up. Right. When you have to face Embiid, don't show up. When you have to face Jokic, don't show up. Don't show up against any team that got 5 men and 4 men that are big, because you're gonna get in foul trouble because you play a fucking small forward as a center.
Thaddeus Young started at center last night, 6'8".
So 6 foot.
Yeah, I mean, really, if you think about what you said in the beginning, it's the fouls was 11-2. Really, if you counterbalance the intentional fouls, which is 10, plus the technical, 12. So it's really 11 fouls to 2.
Very well officiated game, just from my standpoint.
No, but see, 11 fouls, but what I'm saying is, what happens when the team is too big, right? What do you start doing? Shooting jumpers. Right. You shoot more jumpers when you can't get into the lane. They're not gonna foul as much. Just like Golden State couldn't get a foul on Denver, right? Right? Scotty Barnes can drive all day. He's at a disadvantage because you got 7-footers down there blocking shots. That's like me going in the lane mad that I can't get Shaq in foul trouble. I sound stupid. And then Shaq's down here getting fouls because I gotta foul him. I'm at a disadvantage. What is Scotty Barnes going to do? Yeah, he's a great defensive player on other small forwards just like him, or if he has the advantage on. Thaddeus Young, who does he have advantage over?
So let me ask you.
Like Siakam's at the 4 and 5. That's small forward. What happens when someone drives? Who's blocking the shot? No one's down there, man.
But the problem we having in the league with the officiating is, LeBron comes out and he says what he says about the Indiana game, right? With the foul against Boston. Now, if LeBron says something after the game about this call, he can't, because it's in favor of the team he's playing against.
He said it was a well-officiated game.
Well-officiated games, right? Just like we say, if I'm on the other end of it, I'm not going to say it's bad officiating. But if it is, at any point, it would have helped Toronto be like, see, LeBron believes that it was some bullshit out there. Well, but then again, it's like, if you're not going to adjust as a coach, and you see Scotty Barnes is going to be the one attacking every game against whoever, right? And it's not working, because if you can say the Lakers played without fouling in the fourth quarter, which AD does a lot, he knows how to play without fouling because he could block your shot. So what we seen on that last drive with Scotty, where they expected that to be a foul, which it was a bump, but it's not a foul, right? That's a tough move. You gotta finish at the top now. Like you said, you're too little. That's AD. So you can't really say it's the officiating more than it is your style of coaching to spread the floor so he can drive in AD from the key instead of driving into AD that's sitting there waiting on you.
I feel like the NBA recovered from that Celtics game with that performance last night from the officials.
Oh, yeah.
No, because
checks in the mail. Checks in the mail, Joe. Checks in the mail.
Now, when you do that, you actually give these people validation that what they're saying is accurate. If there's only 11 real fouls and the same one man is shooting the free throws. Like, this is not like Reeves got 20 free throws.
Right. The whole team.
Van, I guarantee you, he didn't get more than 2 free throws, right? The guys who do not shoot. So that means Anthony Davis. Now we can just assume, oh shit, what did Anthony Davis do? Mouse in the house.
Mouse in the house.
Mouse in the house. We know you don't have anybody to guard him, right? There's nobody on your team that can guard him because your starting center is 6'8". Your power forward is 6'8". Your center and power forward are 3 men in the NBA. What do you think is going to happen when Greek come down there? How many free throws you think he's going to take?
Nasty.
Jokic. Like what? Who's guarding Jokic? How many free throws is fucking Jokic going to have?
Embiid.
Right, Embiid.
Yeah.
They're going to milk you. You can't do nothing about it. But then he's going to complain, oh, we can't get to the free throw line. Who do y'all got besides Scottie Barnes that does drive?
Right.
It's the face of the league.
The face of the league.
Speaking of shooting, we have the first annual Gills Arena Shootout presented by Underdog Fantasy taking place this Saturday, January 20th at the District. Next Saturday, January 20th at the District. I'm just making sure y'all paying attention. This late in the show.
It's a little soon.
Next Saturday, January 20th at the District in Chatsworth, California. Our qualifiers competing against our celebrity influencers and the Gills Arena crew in a winner-take-all battle for $100,000 of Underdog Fantasy's money, all pennies. Before we talk about it, here's a quick recap of the qualifier from December.
At stake is pride and $100,000.
$100,000 of Underdog Fantasy's money.
So all the competitors come in January 20th. I'm not scared of you.
You know, I'm going for that 100K.
I'm here to win it.
Moneyball, get hot.
Came here to shoot for 100 grand.
Shit, dog, you ready to go?
This is 100,000, man. Damn.
See that motivation, that look of fire in their eyes, and get the chance to pack up Gil.
They're gonna have to level up. The trash talking is gonna happen after I hit that 100,000.
There we go. We got one.
It's gonna be tough, Gil. There ain't gonna be no cakewalk.
You're gonna have to kill me, bro. You ain't gonna get this over me. I promise you that.
AZ.
Good luck. Good luck. Good fucking luck.
Thank you, Gilbert. No problem.
With the tags. Underdog will also be doing special pick'ems during the shootout where you can go higher or lower on all the contestants, including our Gills Arena crew. One of those contestants is basketball content creator Jester. Let's take a look at his form and how he stacks up against the competition.
Bucket! Bang! Oh, back to back!
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah! Oh, all that space. Oh, he had so much space. No way!
Who's that? Jared Jackson Jr.?
Yes! Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Range! That's what I'm talking about. Stop it. He's really guarding him, like hard. Fuck yeah!
Shout out Jester and the Bucket Squad. He was going up against Defensive Player of the Year, Jared Jackson Jr., though, so that may explain the disparity in his bucket getting ability. But another basketball content creator taking part in the shootout is Jenna Bandy. So let's take a look at her shooting form.
Okay, that's gonna start. I'm back.
A nice form.
Watch the form shot. It's the basketball shooting form.
Not gonna lie.
He ain't looking at the form.
Better stop screaming like that.
Let's go!
Golly. The win.
Oh, Bobby!
The win.
Let's go, it's over. It's over! I do this!
Are Jester or Jenna Bandy a threat in the shootout?
That girl looked like a threat.
No, she can shoot the shit out the ball.
Y'all nervous?
I'm not losing no girl. She already done whooped her ass. Already done.
In basketball?
In shooting.
Okay, just making sure, Gil.
We had to do.
Making sure.
Yeah, you gotta correct. You got terminology.
You've done this a few times.
Yeah,
gotta watch it. You got a preference.
She challenged me. It was I'm 40. I did 49 out of 50 to her 47.
Okay, so you won.
I don't lose to no girls.
Women get women.
He was shooting that thing.
No, she can shoot the shit out of the ball.
47 out of 50. It's crazy.
So be ready next Saturday, Gil's Arena Shootout presented by Underdog Fantasy at the District in Chatsworth, California, 1 p.m. Pacific. We will be streaming live on YouTube for everybody who can't make it out there. If you're in the area, pull up. It's going to be a good time.
Hey. McKinn's downfall just entered.
Talking about the soul money?
He gonna be focused on the money.
They say work is your kryptonite.
Oh, the work. Oh, shit.
Not if I've already been down that road already.
And let's go to MostlyFans right now. MostlyFans it is.
Man.
MostlyFans, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100.
No, I didn't win by one. I only missed one. Just
okay.
They said I only won by one. No, I only missed one, goddammit.
So our first question from Underdog Fantasy user K.WSA said, start bench cut, Jalen Brunson, De'Aaron Fox, or SGA? Start bench cut, Jalen Brunson.
Hart Shea, bench Fox, and Brunson can go.
Yep. I'm rolling.
I got Shea, Fox, Brunson can go.
Same thing.
What, no.
You shook your head. No.
What'd you say?
Y'all see that
I thought you said Fox. I thought you said Fox go.
No, he said Brunson.
Okay.
I didn't hear that part.
So we all agree.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the history of Gil's Arena, we have a full agreement on this show. We did it.
We're getting better.
I was still thinking of the work. I was like, it was like, what the fuck? What? Okay, yeah, my bad. I was space cadetting over here sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's stuck on the workbook.
Make sure you get the workshop calendar at a workshop outlet near you. Question number 2 is from Underdog user Braylon OTE. Who's more dangerous, Prime Harden or Prime Wade?
Wade.
I ain't had to guard him. That's your guard. That's your matchup.
I would say Harden.
Why are you putting
his
Prime Harden over Prime Wade?
ability to shoot the ball, make shots at the distances that he can shoot it, and he can, like, Prime Harden had super crazy bounce. So it wasn't none of that floater shit like he been doing later. Like, he was going in there and smashing that shit. So James at that, and you can't take nothing away from D-Wade because that's one of my favorite players. Like, I love D-Wade, but his jump shot wasn't like Harden's.
Yeah, I ain't play against Harden, but I know D-Wade fucked me up.
Oh, he was fucking me up too. I ain't gonna lie. He was fucking me up too.
He had me in that baseline spin cycle.
Nigga, what? the snatch back at the free throw line.
Spin cycle dunk. Yeah.
He was one of my favorites, man. But James Harden with that 3-ball and that step back, man, that's different. You cheating, bro. That's a travel, man.
Well,
you can't nothing you could do with that shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Who would be easier to guard? Probably Harden would be easier because it's only this, right? You ain't got to worry about nothing else. You know, with D-Wade, it's ISOs, it's back down, it's pick and roll.
Yeah,
right?
off the pick and roll.
Splitting the pick and roll.
You're going to be working.
Yeah. All night.
You're going to be working. You know what I mean? You're going to be working. But
and he playing defense.
Yeah.
And he playing defense. Yeah. And he don't want to fucking lose.
Yeah.
Like, he gritty.
Mr. B, I didn't hear you. You said Prime Harden or Prime Wade?
Prime Wade.
Okay. Dwayne Wade, if you're watching the show, we know you're in the area. Feel free to pull up to Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. If you want to participate in the first annual Gil's Arena Shootout as well, we would love to have you Saturday, January 20th.
You see what they doing,
at the
man?
District.
You see, they just keep adding people, man. They trying to add more people to help. Like, I just feel like it's all against me, bro, at this point, man.
They're coming for you, Gil. Do not play victim now.
How many people y'all want to
Do not play victim now.
Listen, you know you're not winning $100,000, right? You know you're not winning $100,000, right?
Don't play victim.
You're about to lose to a girl.
I'm not losing to no girl. All right. A girl?
All right.
And speaking of women, we got a MostlyFans question from Underdog user by the name of Jessica of Brooklyn.
Hey y'all, my MostlyFans question of the day is in regards to Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. Given their current respective teams and health and all things like that, do you think either of them have another shot at that finals floor to see another championship? Also, can the NBA bring back the big trophy on the floor? Gil, can you make that happen?
First of all, I think that's probably one of our best underdog,
Yeah.
mostly fans questions. With the mic, audio was clear, not shaky, proper ceiling height, nothing going on in the background, no children being neglected. I'm just saying, across the board. So shout out to Jessica of Brooklyn. Do you see Harden, Kyrie, or KD making the finals? So she didn't really give us a timetable, but let's say just this season to give it some proximity.
The closest one is going to be Harden or Kevin Durant. The bad part is they're all on the same coast, right? So it's...
And we got Jokers lingering.
They biting each other.
I'm going to give it to the guy that ain't been there yet.
Harden.
James been to the finals?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like without KD.
I don't think none.
Like by his,
I don't think none of them will ever see the finals again.
Damn, ever? Forever, ever?
Yeah, it's over.
Really? I mean, even though I
don't think neither one.
So,
I don't see Dallas. I definitely.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see Dallas. They got so many. They're so far removed in pieces.
Yeah.
You know, Suns. They have a big three, and then Clippers got 4. It's the most talent that's ever been on one team. Besides probably that Lakers squad back
the Clippers
in the day.
are more prepared than all the other two. They more because the coaching, even the coaching, like
The Clippers gonna have to get in their own arena to get to the finals.
Really?
They can't do it in Staples?
No, they can't. No.
I mean, man, listen.
No, you can't. You can't share with the Lakers and
Okay,
think you're gonna win. Like
I don't
that's
wanna
just
put
bad.
I don't want to put any bad karma on Denver, but if Denver didn't make it, who's coming out of the West? If Denver's not there,
Clippers.
The Clippers?
When last year?
No, this year.
The Clippers. Right now.
Let's say
with the
let's say
momentum
Denver
right
can't
now.
make it.
I'm still not gonna just throw out Phoenix.
Right. So one of those two. So
one of those two for
So
sure.
one of those two then. Okay.
Minnesota. I said Minnesota. I mean, I'm just saying,
I like
man.
Minnesota right now, man. I do.
I'm just saying. I don't think the league really care if neither 3 of them get to the finals.
No, but it got to make sense for the league, bro. It can't just
that's
be
what- but-
Minnesota.
but-
That's a small market.
Huh?
That's a small market. So they just did with Denver. Small
Minnesota?
market. We need a big market team in there now.
No, Minnesota versus Milwaukee. Stop playing.
Minnesota, Milwaukee?
Minnesota,
I don't care. It don't matter. So what? Denver and Miami was nasty.
Clippers, Ballmer. We pay you. We pay good.
There's no travel. Right there. 45 minutes.
Minnesota, Milwaukee.
I'm just trying to get back on that flow next to trying to go on that flow.
It would be nice, do have the ticket plugs.
I don't know. I don't got no pool in the NBA, but I can put a trophy right here if you need.
That was her second question.
Hey, you can.
I can put one right here, a big one, right?
Why will the NBA bring back the big trophy on the floor at the finals? We did enjoy those moments.
No, that was hard.
Rashad, you got some plugs in the league office?
I don't got shit in the league office.
Send the work up there.
The only one who got NBA ties is the man over there.
Yeah, over there. He on one. I'm
barely.
Barely. Too far. I'm a roof.
Send the work up there to do some recon. Well, another great day here on Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. We hope y'all enjoyed the show.
Hey,
So, like I said,
it worked, Bob.
we battle sometimes. They get into arguments. You see my face. I'm just laughing because I know how much they like each other and support each other. And when the cameras aren't rolling.
Shout out to my sister.
Hey, yo, can I get my robe?
I got a shower, man.
Shonda, they trying to let. Hey, he said he could beat you. He don't even know who you is.
2-on-1. I mean, back then.
My sister.
No, back then I would have beat y'all both.
My sister.
No, not now.
Huh?
Now, because she still hoop? Yeah, that.
She's a realtor right now. If you got anything.
Oh, hey, I'll beat the shit out of her then. I'll beat the house with her ass.
She's a realtor in North Carolina. If you're looking for some shit in North Carolina, house of buying, that's her. Look up. You know what I'm saying? Rashonda Johnson. You know what I'm saying? But look, we whoop some ass now.
For sure.
Reggie and Cheryl. What's up?
Oh.
Were y'all having big battles back then?
Nah, I was just teaching her the ropes.
That's like when you talking about.
She my height though. She's 6'3". It's my little twin.
Oh, that's crazy though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the fact that both of y'all was on the cover means that's.
They were out here
impressive for a
We
fat
both got
boy.
the key to the city. We both McDonald's All-Americans.
So?
Gatorade Player of the Year.
So?
Huh?
I'm Nate Smith. I'm Nate Smith Player of the Year.
4-time.
James Nate Smith know me.
4-time high school state champion.
James Nate
Both
Smith
of
know
y'all?
me.
Her, she was. I was one time.
I'm in the history. I'm in the history of basketball. It doesn't matter.
Hot take. Hot take.
What's a hot take?
Don't start it, Gil.
Hot take.
What's a hot take?
Is the sister the best mechanics in the family?
Oh. Cause Cheryl better than Reggie, huh? Cheryl better than Reggie?
No, I mean, we know.
Cheryl's
Like,
got
we know
100.
one-on-one, we know what that means. But we just talking about resume.
By her word, she was cold.
The resume, I mean, woo!
She got drafted in the whole 9. She got drafted 13th to the Lynx.
Hey, Cheryl Miller,
I got
girl,
14th.
Ooh.
was luxurious.
Man, I know pops and moms is proud.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're a little athletic family. You know what I'm saying? we don't take kind of authority.
Wait,
We are here. We are here.
Hey, how many brothers sisters are there?
It's me. I got 2 younger sisters.
No, I mean, how many brothers sisters NBA and WNBA?
Candace Parker, Anthony Parker, me, and my sister Cheryl didn't play in the WNBA.
Yeah.
So y'all the highest draftees.
No, for sure. We was the first McDonald's All-Americans, women and men.
That's tough.
We'll see if.
That's tough. Don't be talking about it.
I'm just
That's what you gotta bring to the table
I
when you
wait
talking your
I
shit.
wait for the debate so I can stand on business.
We'll see if Noah
Can't talk the
Kaniga
fuck
and his
down.
sister can get there. Shout out to Noah Kaniga and the Kaniga family.
Kaniga.
13 and 4 both lotteries.
But this has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. We will see y'all on Thursday. Appreciate you, modern rock stars, for the joint.
Man, I don't know if I can.